This is Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi, the world's best players. And this is us, the worst players in the world. But today that is going to change as we are going to become professional footballers and become the world's best players. And because we are the worst players in the world, we are lucky enough to sign a contract with the worst team in English football, Sutton United. And as we are getting ready to begin our journey, S2G and I sit in the locker room getting ready for our debut.
Whoa, can you believe it, Edgar? We're actually pro footballers now. Maybe not the greatest, but we'll work hard and become the world's best players.
Yeah, you and I will take over world football, unlike Neymar. Little does Sid know that I will be better. And he will not become the best because I will. But it was now time for the debut of S2G and EdgarAS in professional football as we make our debut for Sutton United. The question is, can we become the world's best players? And now here it comes Sutton United. Give the ball into me into S2G with a first time touch into a finish, and it goes in. S2G makes it 1-0 in the 5th minute of the game. Already he scored his first goal. And here I come straight away, putting the pressure onto AFC Wimbledon. I give a through ball into S2G for his second, and yes, he puts it away. S2G gets his second goal on his professional debut. We are shining so far. And just like that, it is going to be halftime. S2G gets a brace on his first ever game. But I want my goal to prove to him that I will become the world's best. And here comes Sutton United once again. It's a ball into me. I take a touch. I get rid of the defenders. I get rid of a second. I shoot it, and it goes in. I get my first goal of my career. And now here come AFC Wimbledon trying to break from the back, but we do win it back. And now it's EdgarAS. EdgarAS is looking for the space. He takes it. He loses the ball, but he gets it again. EdgarAS with a shot, and it goes in. I score my second, equalizing S2G's debut. There's no chance I'm letting him become the best player before me. But just like that, we do achieve the final whistle. And Sid scores a brace, and I score a brace as well, as we're on our journey to become the world's best players. Good shit, Cidinho. The world will know our names.
Yeah, they will. Who knows, we can possibly promote Sutton United. Man, Edgar's such a good friend. I can't wait till we're at the top together.
As we aim for promotion, that aim became serious as Sid and I dominated English League 2 football, and after finishing in the playoff place, we were now in the playoff final against Coastal United, the opportunity to upset the division. And right before we can get on to the playoff final, Sid and I share a couple words in the locker room.
Edgar, can you believe it? We're in the final of the playoffs. We've taken the worst team in England and brought them one step away from promotion.
Yeah, we've done well. Doing the impossible, just like Barca winning a UCL. We've done well. He only scores a lot because I've been here. He's nothing without me. The world will be calling Edgar Salinas the world's best. But it was now time for the playoff final against Coastal United. The winner will go to League 1. Sid and I have done a good job to upset the entire division and are one game away from promoting to League 1. Can we go ahead and have this huge feat in our first ever professional season? And here come Coach the United looking to put our dreams away and not let us promote to League 1. Here come Coach Still with a cross in, and he takes a touch and has a shot, and it goes in. Terrible defending from our defense as they go 1-0 up. But now here come Coach United once again on the attack, looking to make it 2-0 to put our dreams away. And now it's the left wing running down the wing with a cross into a volley, and it goes in. 2-0 down in this first half. Sid and I have not been able to do much. And just like that, it is going to be halftime. Sid and I have not gotten involved in this game, and if we ever want to become the world's best players, we have to be playing better than them. But straight in the second half, here we come. It's Sutton United with a through ball into S2G. S2G, Sid gives it to me. I take a touch, I take a volley, and it goes in. I am not letting this team get dragged down and staying in the League 2 division. 2-1. And here we come once again on the counter attack. The ball is given to me. I pick up the ball. I see Sid making a run. It's Sid. S2G with a shot, and it goes in. 2-2. All thanks to me. I have equalized this game. Sid scores the second goal. And now, here comes Sid looking to score a winner. He is in the box. He's looking to have a shot, and he is fouled. And it's going to be a penalty. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to score. Hey, Cidinho, let me take it.
Nah, man, it's okay. I know you're good at penalties. But let me take this one.
Okay, good luck. This man better not miss. And I've decided to give Sid the penalty, but he better not let me down. As Sid steps up to take it, he has a shot, and it goes wide. I knew I should have taken that penalty, man.
Dang it, man. How did I miss?
Hey, it's okay, man. And now here come Coach Sid United on the counter-attack, looking to score a winner here. It's a cross in with a header, and it goes in. Sid should have not been taking that penalty. It should have been me, and we lose the game. Ref blows the whistle, and Coach Sid United are going up to the League One. I cannot believe I let him take that penalty away from me, man. I knew this kid would miss, bro. He isn't a good footballer. And straight after the game, I let Sid know how I feel.
Edgar, I'm really sorry about missing that penalty. I let the team down.
Hey Sid, it's alright. We win together, and we lose together.
I know, but I feel like I could have done better.
We all have days off, Sidinho. Don't beat yourself up over it.
Thanks for understanding, Edgar. I'll make sure to come back stronger next time.
And as our future is unknown after missing out on the playoff final, Sid and I both sit on 15 career goals in our career and both sitting on 69 overall. And to kick off our second season of pro football, we both get signed by a huge club in Liverpool FC. My prediction was correct. Let's see how we feel about it.
Man, we've signed for Liverpool, a huge club. We've come a long way in just 1 year. The world ain't ready for us.
Because of me, we're at Liverpool. The world ain't ready for me. And straight after joining this big club, Liverpool, the manager club calls us into his office.
Welcome to Liverpool, Edgar and Sid. I believe you both have insane potential, but to reach your full capabilities, you need experience. So I'll be sending you out on loan. I have to admit, I was considering retirement, but watching both of you grow as players is too exciting to miss out on.
You're right, Klopp. We trust your judgment. So, which clubs are interested in us?
Valencia and Villarreal have expressed interest in taking you on loan.
Valencia and Villarreal? Which one's better?
Let's go to Valencia, Edgar. Trust me on this.
Villarreal is easily the better club. We'll get lots of service there, but alright, Sidinho. This guy's stupid, man. Valencia over Villarreal? Villarreal is the better club. Sid to Gary, better not be wrong. And as I am doubtful, Sid and I go out on loan for 2 years as we join Valencia. But maybe we should have joined Villarreal. But regardless, it was now time for the debut of Edgar and Sid in La Liga, playing up top for Valencia. The question is, did Sid make the right decision of bringing us to Valencia, or should we have gone to Villarreal? Let's see how we do in our first ever game in La Liga. And here it comes straight away as I give a through ball into Sidinho with a touch, with a shot, and it's a beautiful finish from Sid. We go 1-0 up on our debut. And here we come once again. It's a through ball into me. I have all the space in the world. It's me, Mr. Edgar, looking for a cross here into Sid with a shot, and it goes in. Of course, I'm going to give Sid a perfect ball every time. And just like that, it is going to be halftime. 2 goals from Sid, but he would not have those 2 goals if I wasn't on the pitch. I'm ready for the second half to see if I can score my goals as well. And here we go once again. As I pick up the ball, I get rid of that defender, send him to the shops. I have the space, I have a shot, and it goes in. 3-0, 1 goal for me, my first goal in a Valencia shirt. Of course, I'm going to shine. And it's a beautiful through ball to me. I am 1v1 against the keeper. I do a little bit skill, just a little bit flair. I do another one. I have a shot, and it goes in. Who would have thought that Edgar would have scored a brace? Absolutely everybody should have thought that. And now here we come once again. Here come Valencia as the winger with a brilliant through ball into me. I go ahead and take the touch inside. I have the space. I'm looking for the finesse. I put it away and I get my first ever hat trick. The future best striker in the world is playing for Valencia as I get my hat trick. And the ref blows the whistle. We have brilliant debuts. Sid gets his 2 goals, but I get my hat trick. It looks like maybe, for the meantime, Sid made the correct decision as I shine in my debut.
Congrats on your first hattie, Edgar. Hope I can get one soon too.
Thanks, Sid. Maybe you will soon. This kid will never score a hat trick, man. He isn't as good as me. And for the rest of the season, my form and Sid's form continues as we dominated Spanish football, but sadly, we missed out on the top 4 in the last game of the season, and we're now, luckily, in the Copa del Rey final to win our first ever trophy up against Villarreal. And it was now time for Sid and I's first ever attempt to win a trophy. We missed out on the top 4 to not play UCL football next season, but we still have a chance to win some silverware. And with my brilliant form, surely we're going to win this game. And here comes Sid straight away with a brilliant ball into me. I have the space, all of the space in the world. I cross the back end into Sid, and he makes it goes wide. I give him a clear shot, and he misses. And here I come once again looking to make some space here. I take the touch. I have a cross into Sid once again, and he misses again. He can't be missing an open goal. And here comes Valencia once again. I take a touch and I get the defender on skates. I give a through ball to Sid. He is 1v1 against the keeper. And what the hell is that shot, man? Just like that, it's going to be halftime. Sid has missed 3 golden opportunities that I've given him. I need to be a little bit more selfish. I need to put some goals away myself. And here comes Villarreal trying to build from the back, but Sid wins the ball back. That's good on him. I do a skill move. I get rid of the defender, send him to the shops. 1v1 against the keeper. I have my shot. And of course, I'm not missing opportunities here as I make the game 1-0. And here comes Villarreal once again, but I win the ball back. And now it's a through ball into me. 1v1 against the keeper once again. Finesse shot, and it goes in. Beautiful Chirella shot from me. 2-0. Of course, I have to step up. But here comes Villarreal on the counter-attack, looking to spoil the party that I've made. Across it into Sarloth with a shot, and it goes in. Villarreal make it 2-1. But once again, Villarreal on the air attack, looking to equalize this game. Here comes Ilya. Ilya with a cross in into Gerard Moreno, and it goes in. It is 2-2. After all my hard work, they equalize already. And here comes Villarreal once again, looking to score a winner. It's Pedraza. He has all that wing open. What is the defense doing? It's still Pedraza. Pedraza with a cross, with a header, and it goes in. I was right. We should have been joining. Villarreal, they're clearly the better team. And what is Sid doing out there? He's moving like a fraud on the pitch. He's absolutely invisible, like Bruno Fernandes. And the ref blows the whistle. The opportunity to win our first ever trophy is spoiled by Villarreal. Sid cannot be missing open chances like that as Villarreal lift the trophy. And straight after the game, Sid walks up to me in the locker room.
Hey Edgar, I just wanted to apologize again for...
Sid, it's whatever, man. Let's just focus on next season, our last at Valencia.
Maybe he was right. We should have gone to Villarreal. I must get better for my best friend.
And as we set our sights forward for our final season at Valencia and shake off that loss, I go ahead and add 18 more goals, now adding up to 33 goals, while Sid adds up 15 more, now having a total of 30 career goals. Still, no Ballon d'Ors for many of us, as we both sit at a 72 overall. Throughout our final season at Valencia, Sid and I become even better footballers as we dominate in La Liga, me having the better season as we were now in the final day of the season, as we're fighting for the league title, as Real Madrid lost their final game, and all we had to do was beat Villarreal on the final day in order to become league champions. And right before the final day of the season, I had to let Sid know in the locker room to lock in. All right, Sid, lock in, bro. This game is crucial.
I will, Edgar. This is my chance to make it up to Edgar so we can get back to Liverpool with the La Liga title and get us en route to becoming the world's best players.
But it was now time for the final day of the season. Real Madrid lost their game, but they're still ahead of us. All we have to do is beat Villarreal and we'll be La Liga winners and we'll win our first trophy. A huge step in becoming the world's best player. I know I am not an issue because I am the better player, but let's hope that Sid can lock in. And here we go, straight away, Sid with a brilliant ball to open up that wing. I'm in the middle, I'm asking for the cross, he crosses it in, and I have a volley, and it goes in. 1-0, who else but me to put it away as we go 1-0 up. And straight after kickoff, I'm looking to score a second goal. Here I go, but I lose the ball, and no, I pick up an injury. After carrying the team all season, I pick up an injury. Finish this game, Sid. Make it count.
I won't let you down, Edgar.
And yes, it's true, I'm getting subbed off. I had to tell Sid to lock in, but let's hope that I did enough for us to win the league title. And here come Valencia, I've been subbed off. Let's see what they can do. It's a ball, give it to Hugo Duro, into S2G with a shot, and Sid puts it away. Thank you, Sid. And it's now 2-0 into halftime. And it's going to be halftime. It sucks that I can't be on the pitch, but after all my energy wasted through the carrying of this team, we go 2-0 into halftime. Let's hope that Sid and Valencia can keep this lead. Villarreal take a corner here, they cross it in, and it's a header, and it goes in near post. Villarreal make it 2-1. There's no way Valencia choke the lead, right? And here comes Villarreal once again. It's a through ball into Pedraza, looking to equalize just like in the Copa del Rey. It's a cross and it's a header, and it goes in. What is the goalkeeper doing, man? He has to do better. It's 2-2 now. And it's a terrible foul given away. It's going to be a penalty for Valencia. Sid is going to take it. Last time he took a penalty, he missed. Please score, Sid. Come on, bro. Sidinho has to score this. And now, it's Sid to give us our first ever trophy of our careers. 1v1 against the keeper. He has a shot, and he misses it, man. How can you be missing that shot? Are you fucking serious, man? How is he this bad?
Man, why can't I score penalties?
But here comes Villarreal straight on the counter-attack after that penalty miss. It's Gerard Moreno. It's given into Ilya with a cross in all the way to Pedrosa. It's Pedrosa with the cross in. It's a header and to Sarla, then it goes in. 3-2 once again. Villarreal score in the 90th minute to deny us a trophy. Sid needs to be scoring that penalty, man. And just like that, the referee blows the whistle and Villarreal deny us the league title as Real Madrid win it. What is happening with Sid? He needs to be scoring that penalty. If I was on that pitch, this game would have not been close, man. And straight after that disappointing penalty miss, Sid walks up to me in the locker room.
Edgar, I really need to apologize for.
It's okay, Sid. Just fucking forget it, bro. We're done with Valencia. We're going back to Liverpool anyways. I'm done with this fraud, bro. I must fend for myself at this point. And straight after that disappointing season, we're on our way back to Liverpool as I add 22 goals to my tally with 55 goals. And Sid adds his 14, giving him 48 career goals as we both sit at 75 overall. Still not yet to become the world's best players. And kicking off our 4th season as pro footballers, we are back at Liverpool and straight away caught in to Klopp's office.
I'm excited to have you both back. We'll start together, but Edgar, you'll be on pens.
We're ready, coach.
Yeah, we're ready. Well, I guess he's right. I can't score pens, but Edgar's great at them.
It was now time for Sid and I's Liverpool debut in the Merseyside derby versus Everton. Club lets us know that I will be taking penalties from now on, so I should be scoring all of them and our team shouldn't be losing games no more, as we're ready to make our first impression in the Premier League. And now it's Luis Diaz on the ball with a brilliant through ball into me. I am now 1v1 against the keeper. I have a shot and it goes in. 1-0. I'm not missing that shot.
Edgar, I'm open. Ah, nice one, mate.
And here we come once again. I have the ball. I'm taking the space. I'm all alone. 1v1 against the keeper with a shot and it's just too easy for man. I'm putting the Everton team on skates. I'm making 2-0, putting this team on my back.
Edgar, seriously, I'm open. Ah, come on, man.
And here I come once again. A ball to Sabasli back into me. I have the space. I'm going to take it. I have a finesse shot and it goes in. Near post. A hat-trick from me. What else did you expect from the future world's best player?
Edgar, I'm wide open. Oh, God, seriously, man. What's going on?
And just like that, the ref blows the whistle. I score a hat-trick on my first ever Premier League game. But come on. Everybody expected that.
Why did Edgar not pass it to me? Did he not see me open?
I don't need this guy. He's just holding me back. However, as good as a player I was, because I was a one-man team for the next 3 seasons, I was unable to take Liverpool past 6th place as a team is not good enough. And now Sid and I were in the locker room sharing a conversation as both of us were caught up for our national teams for the World Cup. Wow, man, I have to admit it. I've been a slight bit better than you in our career so far, but I'm impressed. You were able to get India to their first ever World Cup.
Thanks, Edgar. Good luck to you too.
And as Sid and I made our World Cup debuts, we were both somehow able to take our teams past the group stage and we're now in a round of 16 tie as Mexico was set to face India. The first game of me versus Sid. And it is now time for the round of 16 tie. Sid and I have done a good job to take our teams to the round of 16, but this is where Sid's journey ends because I've been the better player for our whole careers and surely it's going to happen today where I knock him out and send him home.
Hey, I guess only one of us can go through.
Shut up, bro. You have no chance of going through. Now that I'm shining at the World Cup, a bigger club will surely swoop in for me. Thanks for dragging me down. See you later, loser.
Wait, what the hell?
And here come India trying to build from the back, but Chucky Lozano makes a good interception, and now it's a through ball into me. 1v1 against the keeper with a shot, and it goes in. Come on, man. I'm not missing a shot. And now here come India on attack of their own. Here comes Sid with a shot, and it goes wide. Of course, this man is not scoring. Here comes Sid. Once again, it's still 1-0 as I scored a goal. It's Sid 1v1 against the keeper with a shot, and it goes above the bar. He's showing his skills right now. And it's going to be halftime. It's very, very clear who is the better player out of us two as we go 1-0 up at halftime. But here I come in the second half looking to make it more embarrassing for Sid. I get rid of the defender, I get rid of a second 1v1 against the keeper. I have a finesse shot and it goes in. The world's best player. Somehow I still haven't won a Ballon d'Or, but I make it 2-0. I put the pressure once again and I win the ball back from the Indian defender. I have a shot and it goes in. A hat trick for me. Sid is going home and I'm possibly winning the entire World Cup. Just like that, the ref blows the whistle. Of course, I pick up my match ball and I said Sid was going home, and that's exactly what he's doing after this game.
What the hell happened? I thought Edgar and I were friends.
However, after absolutely embarrassing S2G in the round of 16, I sadly got knocked out by the eventual winners France in the quarterfinals as France win the World Cup. And going into our 8th season of our career, Sid now has a total of 118 goals while I sit at 145 goals as we were both now at an 86 overall, somehow with no Ballon d'Or to me. And to kick off our 8th season of our career, Klopp calls us in to our office to give us some news.
There are a lot of offers on the table for both of you, but I plan to offer you new contracts.
Don't worry, boss. I'm staying.
Screw this, Klopp. Accept the best offer now. I'm out of here, man.
But Edgar,
Nah. I want to win trophies. Liverpool don't win trophies anymore. They're moving like Spurs out here. What a bunch of fucking losers.
Man, what happened to this guy?
And after being a one-man team for about 4 seasons, I finally made the decision as I left Liverpool and joined Manchester City to go ahead and finally have some good teammates and win some trophies. Finally, I can win some trophies and not be dragged down by that bum. And right before my City debut, which is going to be against Sid against Liverpool, S2G sits in the locker room while he has some thoughts.
I must get back in form if I ever want to become the world's best. It seems like Edgar doesn't want to do it with me anymore, so I'll do it for myself.
And it was now time for my City debut. I am facing my old teammates in Liverpool, but we know how good that team is. I carried them for 4 seasons, but the team is just not good enough, and Sid is not good enough to play alongside me. I am now with the best team in England, ready to win some trophies and become the world's best player. And here comes Phil Foden straight away looking for the first attack of the game. He cuts back, he gives the ball into me, I take a touch, I have a shot, and I put it away. Already captaining this side, already making it 1-0 against the shit guys. But here come Liverpool trying to build something from the back, but I win it back, and now it's Doku with a through ball to me. I am now 1v1 against the keeper, and I put it away. 2-0 already, 2 goals on my debut. I'm telling you, I've been held back by Sid, and now I'm proving it. But here comes Sid looking to get a goal back. Here comes Sid. I make a tackle. I am not letting him score against me, but somehow I get red carded. I think that's a little bit harsh from the referee, but no chance. Liverpool come back. And just like that, it's going to be halftime. I had to stop Sid from scoring a goal. Man City may be playing with 10 men. I may have gotten a red card on my debut, but with my 2 goals, there's no chance. Liverpool come back. But here come Liverpool trying to get some goals back. It's given into Robertson, through ball into Luis Diaz with a cross in, and it's laid off into Sid with a shot, and it goes in. Come on, Man City. I gave you guys a 2-0 lead. You're gonna let shit guys Sid score against you like that? It's 2-1. Come on, City. McAllister wins the ball back, and now Diego Jota with a through ball into Sid. 1v1 against the keeper, and he puts it away 2-2 in the 90th minute. If I was on that pitch, Sid would not be scoring those 2 goals, and we would not be tying this game. But now, really, he decides to score some goals? Whatever, it's just the first day of the season. Sid equalizes the game. And just like that, the ref blows a whistle. The game does end 2-2, but I know that if I was on the pitch and I wouldn't have gotten that red, this score would not be like this. This fraud is so lucky, man. I got sent off. I would have won otherwise. And for the rest of the season, of course, I shined on my debut season with City. But surprisingly, Sid was also doing well individually, but now it was time for the final day of the season. Sid versus me on the final day, fighting for the league title once again. But this time, one of us is guaranteed our first trophy, and I'm telling you, it's going to be me. But right before the final day of the season, I sit in the locker room and think. Finally, the last day of the season. Me versus Sid? This will be light work. I won't get red carded anymore.
Dang, Edgar's been dangerous. It's gonna be a tough game. I must work hard if I want to win my first trophy.
But it was now time for the final day of the season. Sid versus me, but this time I ain't getting no red card, and this time I'm finally going to win my first ever trophy because Sid has been holding me back for years. This is going to be easy. And here come Liverpool on the first attack of the game. It's Alexis McAllister through ball into Sid. Sid 1v1 with the keeper. He has a shot and it goes in. You know what? He scored the first goal of the game. I'll give that to him. He's not winning this game. And now it's Liverpool with a corner. Alexis McAllister crosses it in. It's crossed in into Konate into Sid, and it goes in 2-0. My teammates are doing terrible defensively. He makes it 2-0, but there's still a lot of time left, and I'm telling you, he's not winning this game. And now here come Liverpool once again. Szoboszlai into Sid, 1v1 against the keeper, and it's a tackle, and it's going to be a penalty. Gavardio had to make that tackle, but it's going to be a penalty. But it's Sid. We all know he cannot score a penalty. And now it's Sid taking the penalty. Is he finally going to score a penalty in his career? He takes a shot. And of course, I told you, he's not scoring that.
Why can't I score pens, man?
And it's going to be halftime. Liverpool may be 2-0 up, but Sid just missed a penalty to possibly end the game. And I'm going to make a comeback in the second half. And here it comes straight away, looking for that goal. It's Jeremy Doku, gives the ball into me. I have a shot and it goes in. That's just one goal. I get one back. I get the ball. It's 2-1. I'm telling you, I'm coming back. And here comes sitting once again, Bernardo Silva into Doku. Doku into Sergio Gomez. Sergio Gomez with a brilliant through ball into me. I am now 1v1 against the keeper. I have a shot and it goes in from an impossible angle. I put it away. I get my brace. And here we come once again. Sid gives away the ball into Roger. Roger into Doku. Doku with a cross into me. I take a touch. I have a shot. I get my hat trick in the 90th minute. What did I tell you? I score a hat trick. Sid is not beating me, and I'm going to win my first ever trophy. And of course, it's the Premier League. And just like that, the ref blows the whistle. I pick up my match ball and I lift my first ever trophy after being held back so many years by Sid. I'm finally able to shine, and I'm going to become the world's best player. My first trophy. It won't be long until I'm the world's best and win the Ballon d'Or. Sid's got no chance. As I win my first Premier League title in my first season at City, Sid now has a total of 138 goals, sitting at 90 overall. But of course, I sit at 170 goals out of 90 overall as well. I'm surely gonna become the world's best soon. And for the next 3 seasons, I remain the better player than S2G as I win 3 back-to-back Premier Leagues, as Sid still has 0 trophies to his name. But sadly, somehow, I have not become the world's best player as Mbappe and Haaland win 1 Ballon d'Or each. But going into the World Cup in 2033 and 2034, I sit in the locker room coming up with a brand new plan. On the club level, Haaland and Mbappe have outdone me. But if I can win Mexico their first ever World Cup, I will become the world's best.
Man, I'm proud of myself. I've recovered well from what Edgar did, but he's been unlucky that he can't beat Mbappe or Haaland to his first Champions League. Anyway, I must focus on the World Cup.
And during this World Cup, Sid and I both have historic runs with our team as we go and take our team both to the semifinals, where it is now for the semifinal. We'll be facing each other for the first time ever. India and Mexico make a semifinal, but we know what happened last time, and it's going to happen again as I'm sending Sid home, and I'm going to the first ever World Cup final for me and win it all. And here come India trying to build from the back, but Chucky Lozano wins the ball back. He gives it to me, straight up shot, and it goes in. I'm not missing the easiest opportunity out there. I know Sid would have, but I make it 1-0 up against Sid. But here we come once again. Edson Alvarez into Chucky Lozano with a through ball into Antuna. Antuna into me with a shot, and it goes in. 2 goals from me in this first half. I'm telling you, Sid's going home, and I'm going to my first ever World Cup final. Just like that, it is halftime. What other score did you expect than Mexico winning? We're going into halftime 2-0 up. I am not letting this lead go away. Same old Sid. Can't do much without me. But here come India trying to spoil my dreams. It's a through ball into Sid. He takes a touch. He has a shot with a half volley, and it goes in. I'll give that to him. He gets 1 goal back, but he's not making this comeback. Here come India once again. It's another through ball into S2G. S2G takes a touch. He cuts inside. He has a shot near post, and what is Malagon doing? Sid makes it 2-2. Sid should not be equalized in this game. Our defense has to do better. Here comes Sid taking the corner. He crosses it in. It is a shot. It's saved by Malagon, but India have a follow-up shot, and it goes in. What is going on at the defense? The ball is not getting back to me at all in the second half, and India score a 90th minute winner. How are we letting India go? How are we letting Sid go to the first ever World Cup final? This is bullshit, man. Just like that, the ref blows the whistle, and India are going to the first ever World Cup final. This is not my fault at all. I scored my 2 goals, and after that, the ball did not go back to me. Sid got lucky that our defense was shit today, but he goes on to his first World Cup final. How did he take this shit team to the final before me?
Good game, Edgar.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck off, man.
Oh well, he'll learn one day.
But it was now time for the World Cup final. France versus India. There is no chance that S2G is winning this game. They have Mbappe, the best player in the world. I'm ready for this. I'm sitting in the locker room watching this disaster class that is about to happen. I'm cheering for France today. Sid has no chance of winning the World Cup. And straight away, here comes France. Colomwani into Kingsley Coman. Coman with a through ball into Kylian Mbappe with a shot. And there goes my goal. Kylian Mbappe makes it 1-0 in this World Cup final. Yippee! That's how you do it. There's no stopping, friends. That's Ousmane Dembele on the attack. He crosses it in, but the Indian defender clears it out. And now it's Kamavinga crossing it to Kylian Mbappe, and it goes in. Kylian Mbappe makes it 2. I'm telling you, India have no chance. Woohoo! We're on fire. France is unstoppable. And here come India trying to build up from the back, but the best player in the world, Kylian Mbappe, wins the ball back 1v1 against the keeper with a shot. He gets his hat trick. This game is over. Sid never had a chance. He hasn't even had a shot this game. Ha! 3-0. This is too easy for France. Sidinho is trash. And the game comes to an end. Kylian Mbappe scores his hat trick. Sid never stood a chance as France lift a World Cup. He shouldn't even have been in the final to begin with.
We gave it our all. There's always next time. I won't give up.
And straight after that World Cup final win, of course, Mbappe wins a Ballon d'Or as I still miss out on becoming the world's best. And going into our 12th season of professional footballers, Sid now has a total of 188 goals, and I still stand tall with 235 goals, both of us sitting at a 93 overall, and still no world's best player status as none of us win the Ballon d'Or. And as the new season kicks off with only 4 seasons left in our career, I go ahead and take a press conference to kick off the season. What do I think of people saying Sid is the best player in the Prem? Let me tell you this. Sid is the best player. The best player to have never won a trophy. Blood is moving like Harry Kane over here. But on a serious note, I am the best. And nothing can change that. Soon, I will win a UCL over Mbappe or Haaland, and I can finally be crowned the world's best.
You know what, Edgar? I'm tired of your shit talking. I'll show you.
However, sadly for the next 4 seasons, I was wrong as somehow Sid became the better player, but I still won 4 Premier League titles in a row as he's still yet to win a single trophy, as Haaland wins 2 Ballon d'Ors and Mbappe wins 1 in that time period as we're getting ready for our final season and our final World Cup. Can't believe I still haven't won the Ballon d'Or. But this time, it's gonna change. I was the top scorer in all comps this season, and I will win this World Cup.
Whoa, what a career. It sucks that me and Edgar couldn't have remained friends, but I have one last chance of becoming the world's best player, and I must win that World Cup.
My name is Edgar,
Sid,
and I will become the world's best player. And once again, after a historic run for both of our teams, Sid and I now meet in the World Cup final. I'll give it to him. For the past couple years, he has been the better player. But I still want to become the world's best, and only one of us can become the world's best as we're both in our final seasons. And there is no chance Sid can win a World Cup as long as I'm in his way. Before we get into this generational World Cup final, subscribe right now.
Good luck out there, Edgar.
Shut up, man. You are the luckiest player ever. You somehow get India to 2 World Cup finals with 0 trophies? You have never even scored a penalty or a hat-trick. You're a joke of a footballer.
Okay then, we'll see who's the best.
And here we go. It's the first attack of the game. The ball is given to Roberto Alvarado. Alvarado with a through ball into me. I have the space. I'm going to take it with the header, and it goes in. I take a 1-0 lead. I did not expect anything less in this final. But here come India searching for an equalizer. It's the ball given into the Indian striker, into S2G. S2G, Sid, it's still a Sid with the ball, gets rid of the defense, and it goes in. The defense does a terrible job. And just like that, it's going to be halftime. Sid makes it 1-1, but there's no chance, and I mean there's no chance I'm letting him and India win the World Cup. And here come Mexico with the pressure. Edson Alvarez wins the ball back, gives it back to me. Salinas with the ball with a shot, and it goes in. We make it 2-1. We're winning this World Cup final, and I'm becoming the world's best player. And here comes India once again, not looking to give up. The ball is given into Sid. Sid takes a touch, has a shot, and it goes in. He makes it 2-2. This man is not giving up. And here comes Sid once again, looking to score a winner here. It's still Sid. Sid gets fouled in the penalty box, and my teammate is doing a terrible job. It's going to be a penalty. I'm fine. This guy could never score a penalty.
This is my moment to get my first penalty goal, my first hat-trick, my first ever World Cup, and becomes the best. There goes nothing.
And now it's Sid stepping up to take the penalty. He goes to the left-hand side and he puts it away. How does he score his first ever penalty? He's never scored one in the 90th minute, surely. We've lost the World Cup final. He doesn't deserve it, man. Fair play. But this ain't over. And here come India passing around the back, looking to end the game. But Chucky Lozano wins the ball back, and now it's Araujo into me with a shot, and it goes in. I'm not letting them win that World Cup final as I score in the 90th minute. It looks like we're going to extra time, maybe even penalties.
Wow, nice one, Edgar.
And after a boring extra time, the extra time does come to an end as we're going to penalties. We know that I am the better penalty taker, so I stand my chances to win the World Cup. And now it's Eric Sanchez taking the first penalty for my team. Eric Sanchez steps up. He's going to take it. Where's he going to go? He goes to the left-hand side, and we go 1-0 up in the penalty shootout. And now it's Ali taking this first penalty for India. And he's going to go ahead and go to the left-hand side, and it's 1-1. Come on. We need to make sure they miss. And now it's Chucky Lozano taking the penalty. I can't wait to go whenever it's my turn. Chucky Lozano goes to the left-hand side, and it goes in. 2-1. India have to miss the next one. And now, here come India to take it. Once again, they go to the left-hand side, and again, they score it. They're just following what I'm doing. And now, it's Sebastian Cordova. Cordova goes to the left-hand side, and it goes in. Let's go. Nobody has gone anywhere but the left-hand side. And now, here comes India once again to make it 3-3. And it's going to go to the left-hand side once again. Come on, Malagon. You could do better. Edson Alvarez, step up to take the penalty. He goes to the left-hand side, and let's go. It goes in. 4-3. Come on. And now, India once again. Can they make it 4-4? Miss their first penalty. They go to the left-hand side, and it goes in. 4-4 in penalties. And now it's me. I have never missed a penalty in my career. And now, I'm going to go ahead and go to my signature left-hand side, and I miss it. How did I miss the penalty? And now Sid's taking it. He has the chance to win it all. This guy sucks at penalties. Yes, he scored one today. There's no chance he scores one again. And now Sid steps up. He takes it, goes down the middle. He chips it, and it goes in. India have won the game. How? How have I blown that? I missed out on the World Cup. And Sid lives the World Cup. He might become the world's best player. I let myself down, man.
Hey, man, good game.
Sid, I'm sorry. Congratulations, man.
No worries, man. Let's see who wins the Ballon d'Or.
And as Sid lifts that World Cup, we fast forward to the Ballon d'Or ceremony where somehow I win the Ballon d'Or. You know what? Sid may have beaten me in the World Cup, but I become the world's best player. Yes, my first Ballon d'Or. I couldn't have done it without Sid's competition.
He deserved it. He was so close for so long.
And as I become the world's best player, Sid does end his career with 300 goals, 0 Ballon d'Ors, but he does win a World Cup with India. While I also finish with 300 goals, it seems like we're the same player as I win my Ballon d'Or and become the world's best as we both finish at 95 overall. Today, S2G and myself are taking over the 2 worst teams in the Premier League.
And we're racing to see who can fix them first and win the title.
And oh my days, what is this team? Who allowed the squad to get into the Premier League?
I think my team is even worse, bro. I mean, Wolves are literally bottom of the Premier League.
Every season, we each get 100 million to make 3 signings to improve our team. After every transfer window, we get 1 chance to guess who each other signed.
And if we guess right, they're gone. Released on the spot.
Plus, whoever does better that season
Gets to choose an advantage for themselves.
or sabotage the other for next season. Alright, Sid, you're taking over Wolves, I'm taking over Burnley. Who do you think is gonna win the Premier League first?
I mean, I think I'm the better manager, so it's gotta be me.
Well, we'll see about that because in this first season, we're only allowed to sign players from the Premier League. Then after we get to guess the Premier League clubs we sign the players from.
That should be easy because I'm a Premier League merchant anyways.
Alright, boys, and straight away, I hate this formation. Who's playing in the Premier League with 5 in the back? That's for losers. And the formation I've decided on is the 4-2-2-2. I want to completely ditch wingers and I want to utilize those CDM positions because Burnley have decent pivots. And this is the best lineup we have available to us, but to be honest, the team isn't too bad. The double pivots in Florentino and Leslie Ugochukwu are good DMs to have, and we do have someone like Marcus Edwards who's extremely talented. Of course, the improvements are very obvious. I definitely want a goalkeeper that is above an 80 overall, a brand new center back to play next to Stevie because we cannot go down this season, and I think we need an incredible striker to score the goals to keep us up from going back to the championship. And like we mentioned, we do have 100 million. However, we're not allowed to do any swap deals or sell anybody, and only players from the Prem.
I really want to beat Edgar on his channel. Away turf. But I think he has finessed me by giving me the worst Premier League club. This is awful. I think my first task is to decide on what formation am I going to use. This stupid 5 at the back, bro. Why do I always get stuck with this? The problem with a challenge like this is that I'm limited to just 3 signings. And I don't know if that's going to be enough to change to a 4-back formation. But I think we need to try it out. Because if I want to win the Premier League, I'm going to have to make bold managerial decisions. 4-3-3 holding. Let's run with that. Actually, guys, it seems like we do have the players for this system. This Portuguese 1 Wonderkid and Gomez in left wing. Ooh, there's the budget Haaland, Strand Larsen up top as well. Oh, but we are lacking midfielders, man, because that's why Krejci's having to play there. He's actually a centre-back. I think if I want to play this 4-3-3, 100 million needs to be going to the midfield. And probably the goalkeeper spot, because Sa, even though he's got a big smile there, he's 76 rated. He's not going to help me win this challenge.
And to kick things off, it's the goalkeeper position, where my first option is Dean Henderson, 18 overall, 28 years old, Premier League proven. Chance I said, guesses Palace. But what about someone like Bart Verbruggen, 22 years old, 80 overall already, has bags of potential, around the similar price of Dean. Brighton have produced some incredible talents, which means Sid can write them down. Low-key, the safest bet might be Dorde Petrovic, 25 years old, 79 overall, just below that 80 that I wanted. And he is the cheapest of the bunch. I don't think he'd be writing down Bournemouth. And I've made my decision for 21 million. Petrovic is coming in. He is the worst out of the bunch, so it's a huge risk. I'm hoping that Sid didn't write down Bournemouth.
Now, I am limited to just the Premier League. Now, since we need a goalkeeper, send Laments, 79 rated, just 22 as well. The potential's there. Oh, but that potential costed me a lot of money. 40 million to bring in Laments. Okay, I'm now left with 55 million, but I still need to sign a couple of midfielders. I know, I really like Conor Gallagher, 80 rated, but 23 million, this seems like an absolute bargain. I don't think Edgar's going to be guessing any of these players.
So now Dorde Petrovic is now joining the team. It's a small improvement, but remember, he does have a little bit of potential. In order for him to grow just like the rest of the squad, we're gonna have to give him development plans to make sure that one day we win the Prem. And up next is the very important striker position, and the first player I have is Igor Thiago, 79 overall, 24 years old, and no chance Sid writes down Brentford. But what if I'm being too safe? What if I go for somebody like Ollie Watkins? Yes, he's 29 years old, and he's still gonna be very cheap, and he's 10 times better than both of our strikers. He could definitely save us from relegation. Or why not go all out and go for someone like Omar Marmoush, 83 overall, 26 years old, 38 to 48 million. We definitely have the money for it. No chance Sid puts Man City as a guess, right? And I'm already taking the biggest risk of the challenge. For 41 million, I'm bringing in Omar Marmoush. By the way, I know this is not realistic, but this is all about winning the Premier League first. Marmoush is definitely a Premier League winning player.
I really want to sign Kobe Mainu, but I feel like it's so obvious and I don't want to risk releasing him. Siddiqui from Sunderland is a player I don't think Edgar's going to guess. And that is going to be my third and final signing. I think I'm pretty happy about my team right now. It wasn't easy, especially changing formations. Now, the important thing is that I need to get to keep my players, because if Gallagher or Siddiqui ends up going, I'm going to be in big trouble. Might have to go back to the 5 at the back.
And Omar Marmoush is now one of our starting strikers. There's no way we relegate to the championship. But up next is that very important center back spot. However, we only have 27 million left. We need to find somebody good, but somebody extremely cheap. And the first option I have is another City player in John Stones. He'd probably start to go down already, but he could do the job for maybe 1 or 2 seasons. Or we could go for somebody with potential like Wesley Fofana, and is affordable. He is one for the future. However, we know how injury prone he really is. The final option is Marco Senesi from Bournemouth, 80 overall, 20 years old. In real life, this guy's wanted by the likes of FC Barcelona. And boys, I've decided to go for John Stones as my first option. I need a leader in this team. Let's see what they want for 15 million. They say yes. Very easy signing here. And yes, for 15 million, we're bringing in John Stones. This is very risky for 2 reasons. 1, he's 31 years old, so he might go down at the start of this season. 2, I have 2 Man City players. If he says Man City, I'm screwed, and I'm definitely going to the championship, because no more Moosh and no Stones. No chance we survive. So here is the brand new Burnley side, and I cannot lie, I'm loving it, man. This is definitely better than before I came in. All right, City, we have made our signings. It's time to make the guesses. Remember, we were only allowed to sign players from the Premier League, and we're guessing Premier League clubs. So my first guess is actually a little bit unpredictable. I'm gonna guess that you signed a player from Manchester City.
Thankfully, I didn't do that, but I was actually under the impression that we were going to be guessing players, so I may be cooked, because I signed players based on that. This is not going to be well.
Okay, man, you know what? I'll take that. Nobody from Man City. What about Crystal Palace?
Looks like I've got unlucky again. No Palace players.
That leaves me with one more club to guess. Oh, there's so many clubs you could have signed players from. Is the final club Brighton?
Oh, man, what a relief. Bro, I went for Laments from Man United because I needed a goalkeeper. Then apparently Gallagher's moved to Spurs, so I went for him. And then I signed Siddiqui from Sunderland. I didn't even know the rules properly, and I still survived. Your ball knowledge sucks, bro.
Hey, let's see if you guess a player. Let's see if you can guess a player.
Yeah, I'm looking at your team right now, and you look like you need players everywhere.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Have you gone for Newcastle?
Nope, I did not sign anybody for Newcastle.
Okay. Since you said Brighton, I'm thinking you may have signed a player from Brighton. They've got so many talents. Did you go for Brighton?
Well, you would have been right, but I decided last second to not sign a Brighton player, so no, I did not sign a Brighton player.
You know what? I'm just gonna go Man United. Did you sign anyone from them?
Are you sure?
Lock it in, bro. Lock it in.
How did you guess the wrong Manchester club? Because I signed 2 players from Man City. Oh my days, man. I was so nervous there. So nervous.
Who did you sign, bro, from City?
I signed John Stones from Man City. I signed Petrovic from Bournemouth. I know he's not from City. And I signed Omar Marmoush from Manchester City. That's a huge signing for me. I got away with it there.
Bro, how are you able to sign so many high-rated players? I could get like a 79 Lamens, an 80 Gallagher, and a 77 Siddiqui. Yeah, how?
To be fair, John Stones is above 30, so he only cost me 15 mil. Marmoush was 41 mil, and Petrovic was like around 25. So like, it was pretty good signings on my end, I can't lie.
Bro, I'm worried about this season for me.
Yeah, I hope I have the better season because I want to be able to give you a disadvantage or even have an advantage to myself. So we're at the end of the season, and my top goal scorer was Omar Marmoush, 20 goals and 6 assists. Who was yours?
Mine was the budget Haaland Strand Larsen, 22 goals. Not bad. John Arias scored 18 as well, so I'm actually impressed. I thought it was going to be a lot worse.
Well, you may have beaten me there, but my highest rated player right now is 83 overall Marmoush and John Stones.
Okay, my highest rated player is Shen Lamens. I'm so glad you didn't guess Man United. I've now got an 84 rated goalkeeper. Conor Gallagher is doing pretty well as well. I'm liking the situation my team is in.
And you're not gonna believe this. I finished in 19th. I'm going down to the championship. How do I have Omar Marmoush and I relegate, man?
No way, bro. You are such a fraudulent manager. How have you managed to get relegated in a video like this, bro? That is crazy, man. You've just lost all your aura there. I managed to finish 11th with Wolves. I think I've got the advantage now for season 1.
I actually can't believe this. So since you had the better season, do you want an advantage for yourself or do you want to make things even worse for me and give me a disadvantage?
I think you're already in the mud being in the championship next year, so I want to get an advantage and speed up my progress to destroy you.
All right, the wheel is being spun. Let's see what you're going to get, and it's a free signing.
That is insane. I can legit sign anyone for free?
And it won't count anything to your transfer budget. I think you might win the Premier League next season already. That'd be crazy. And we are now in season number 2. I'm in the championship, Sid's in the Prem. But don't get too cocky now, as this time around, we're gonna be guessing nations. So there's a huge chance I could get multiple of your players. You can also get mine. All right, boys, so it's very clear that I'm at a huge disadvantage. I'm playing in the league below. He gets a free signing. And he might sign one of the best players in world football, man. But there is a silver lining. Of course, I do have the 100 million. I just need to hope that he doesn't win the Premier League this year. And I could turn things around and embarrass him. I'm gonna take advantage to sign another amazing striker. Definitely a new center attacking mid. I think that's what Lack does. I think a brand new right back. I think we could get away with 277 CDMs and go straight to the Premier League.
I feel like I could end up giving Edgar his worst defeat ever on his channel. This season, I've got 100 million. Re-signing as well. Anybody I can bring in. Maybe Mbappe if I want. But of course, I gotta be careful. He can guess the nation and get me to release Mbappe. First though, with the 100 million I have, I'm thinking we need to get a really good centre-back. Because Krejci went back to his parent club Girona. Actually, boys, we could do with a couple of good centre-backs. Guys, I've got a crazy good plan here. David Hanko, he's a left-back, 83 rated. And I don't even know that nation. Is it Slovenia or Serbia? Well, regardless, I don't think Edgar's going to be guessing that. Now, here's the magic trick. Because Hanko is a left back, I think I can get him for a good discount. Maybe like, yeah, 35.4 million. And now here's what I was talking about. I'm converting Hanko to a center back and boom, he goes up to an 86 overall. I'm using all my career mode tricks here to finesse Edgar on his channel.
The first option I do have is Mika Bereth from AS Monaco, 23 years old and has a potential of around 84. Plus, I'm gonna play it safe. I don't think he's gonna go for Denmark. Now, another safe bet is someone like Kostulas, who is Greek. No chance he writes this down and is only going for 13 to 60 million, much more cheaper, but he's a little bit worse than Bereth. And the final option is another Danish man by the name of Conrad Harder, used to play for Sporting and only a market value of 24 million. And of course, I had to go for the best player and Mika Bereth for 33 million and will easily be going back to the Premier League, making a huge remontada.
And now I'm thinking with the money left, let's go for experience. Christian Romero, a World Cup winner. Now, it's a bit risky signing in Argentinian, but I think Edgar's gonna go for the European nations. Bro, my defense now with Lamens, Romero, and Hanko is sorted. And I actually shouldn't have more money to spend, but I've still got my free signing.
So Mika Bireth has now joined the starting 11. This front two is definitely going to take us back to the Prem, but we need somebody behind them to create chances. And my first option for the cam position is the Portuguese man, Joao Felix, and is very well within our price range. Yes, I know Portugal's risky, but I don't just want to sign these players. I want to sign some superstars. That's why the second option is Amad Diallo from Man United. At 24 years old, 81 overall, also within the price range of 33 to 42 million. He would be an incredible signing for the championship. Finally, if I can't get Messi, why not get his region and Matias Sule playing at Roma, 23 out of 82. He is the most expensive out of the bunch though, and Argentina is very guessable. So for 33 million, we're signing the forever wonder kid and Amad Diallo. Boys, there's no way I have a stinker and stay in the championship. If I do, I'm the worst career mode manager of all time.
No, I was thinking Lamine Yamal, but Edgar knows me. He's gonna pick Spanish or France to block me from signing Mbappe or Lamine. Instead of Lamine though, what if I go with Rafinha? I mean, 89 rated. That would be my right wing position sorted. Plus, he's played for Leeds before. He knows English football. And there you go, boys. My free signing is being used on Rafinha. I'm just hoping Edgar doesn't guess Brazil. Yo, this actually costed me 130 mil. Actually, it costed me nothing because I earned this free transfer.
And Amad Diallo has now joined Burnley. And just take a look at this attack, man. Now, all we need is a young right back who has high potential. So we don't have to worry about this position in the future. And my first option for right back is actually somebody who's not young in Daniel Munoz. 3 years old, 82 overall. And for 27 to 33 million, there's a reason why Man United have him in their team right now. But what if I go for someone like Serginho Dest? At 25 years old, he's American, unguessable nation, just like Munoz. And he is also very cheap and used to play for Sid's favorite club, FC Barcelona. Final option is one of the best right back wonder kids in this game in Joaquin Seis. 76 overall, can play both fullback positions, and is the cheapest of the bunch. And also, if you know, you know. So I went for the worst right back of the bunch, and Joaquin Seis for 17 million, but he has the most potential. I think it's a good signing overall, and I just hope we go back to the Prem next year and Sid doesn't win the Premier League. Plus, there's no way he guesses Belgium. This is what the final starting 11 is looking like now. Boys, I made some amazing signings. I just hope he doesn't guess Belgium, Denmark, or Ivory Coast, and I can guess some of his nations.
All right, Edgar, I want to ruin your season even more. Make you maybe go down to EFL League One. That would be jokes. So let me see if I can get my nations right. Now, since you do have like 100 mil, you are going to go for some of the big players. I feel like France, I just want to get it out of the way.
I did not sign a French player.
Okay, did you go for England?
No, I didn't. I knew you would go for England, so I did not go for an English player either.
Huh. I'm thinking Spanish, but seems like you've gone for not the obvious nations. What about Portugal?
Oh my days. I almost went for Felix, but I decided not to. Nope, you did not get any of my signings. Let's go.
Now let's see if I get to keep my players.
It's obvious that you have a free signing, and of course, he could be released as well. But first, I'm gonna go for Brazil, because I know there's a lot of good Brazilian players.
Are you sure?
I'm confident.
No way, bro. You literally got my free signing. I went for Rafinha.
Did you actually go for Rafinha? Oh my days. That changes everything. Oh, that changes everything.
Here I thought I could crush you this season itself by winning the Premier League, but yeah, that's my free agent. That's my free signing advantage just completely gone.
Yes, boys, the remontada is on. Okay, what if you're double bluffing me? We both know that Wolves like to sign Portuguese players. What if you went ahead and signed some Portuguese players? That's one of my guesses.
I thought that would be too obvious, and that's why I didn't do it.
Okay, so I got one more nation guess. I'm gonna be honest, I was gonna go for Norway for your big player. I thought you'd go for Holland, but I already got him. Did you by any chance go for the Netherlands?
Thankfully not. I went with Hanko. I don't know which nation he's from. Is it Slovenia or Serbia? One of them, but I knew you weren't gonna say that. Romero as my Argentinian center-back.
Those are some good signings. On my end, I went for Belgium and Seis, a right back with a lot of potential. I went for Mika Bireth, a Danish striker. And then for Cam is where I almost went for Felix, but I went for Amad Diallo instead for Ivory Coast. So I played it safe, but I needed to. And now, with your big free player gone, I think I can make a comeback here.
But hey, you're still in the championship. I'm still in the lead. Oh man, without Rafinha, my team does not look the same. But I think I had a decent amount of growth. João Gomez up to an 83. Conor Gallagher, 84. The big man Laments at the back. He's up to an 85 as well. I'm glad you didn't guess my centre-backs because now I've got a solid foundation to build on.
Yeah, that sounds like a good team, especially that 85 rated goalkeeper. My goalkeeper is my highest rated at an 84. I'm kind of glad I went down to the championship because if I did well, dynamic potential is going to go through the roof with this team. And my top goal scorer this time around had 26 goals, Mika Bereth. I will take that, you know.
Strand Larsen is truly the budget Haaland, man. He's not putting up big numbers for me, just 21 goals. But to be fair, we were in the Premier League this year compared to you in the Championship. Oh, I didn't expect to go behind this season, especially after the signings I made. 13th is where I finish.
Let's go. That is great news because I finished in second place. I'm going back to the Prem. Unfortunately, I don't win the Championship, which I think would mean you had the better season again. But at least we're back on level terms, at least playing in the same league.
Looks like I'm going to get an advantage again, and I really hope that you don't end up just taking it away.
Yeah, it would be truly embarrassing if I end up winning this entire challenge and I'm the one that relegated. All right, the advantage wheel is being spun. Let's see what you get this time around. Nothing too good. Oh my God, bro.
Oh, so I get one extra guess. I will take that. I will take that to try and get you to release your signings.
And this benefits you massively because next season, it's going to be based on leagues. So you can just guess an extra league and you might get me, to be honest. Okay, boys, so we're back in the Premier League. However, my team is not ready to win the Prem. I'm not sure how good his team is looking like right now. We're eventually going to need two other center backs. Esteve hasn't grown as much as I thought he would. Who knew CDMs because Ugo Chukwu hasn't grown as much. And Boscolin is 31 years old. We would also need a center attacking mid at least because Edwards also hasn't grown at all. And of course, once again, I have 100 million. But if no one wins the Premier League this year, this is going to increase next season so we can sign bigger players.
Okay, I've got 100 million to try and get this team to win the Premier League. Where am I lacking? Does look like in the fullback spots. Also, it looks like Hugo Bueno has reached his potential. It's going to take him like 2 years to grow in his overall. Left back is going on my transfer targets. And the same for Chachua. We need fullbacks this season. Now, I found Aramburu at Olympique Lyon. I don't know if Edgar's going to guess Liga though. But I think I am going to take the risk and sign him anyways.
And up first is a center attacking mid position. And my first option is Ben Seguir, 22 years old, 80 overall. Very cheap, but has a lot of potential. That's kind of the players I need to sign. But remember, Sid gets an extra guess at a league. And I think the smartest thing to do in this window is pick one league and get all of my signings from there because more leagues I get, the higher chance he gets it. So that means my second option is Paul Nebel playing for Mainz. 24 years old, 82 overall, has a little bit of potential. It's going to be a little bit more expensive than Ben Seguir. And finally, it's somebody more close to their prime, Patrick Vimma from Wolfsburg, 81 overall, multitude of positions. Is also extremely cheap. We're sticking to the Bundesliga in this window, and I'm actually gonna go for Paul Nebel. So for 36 million, we're bringing in Paul Nebel, our first Bundesliga player. Just remember how big of a risk this is. If he writes the Bundesliga, I'm gonna release all of my 3 players and I'm screwed, man. There's no way I would win. But I'm sure he's not gonna go for the Bundesliga, man. I'm confident. And up next is our center back signing. And as you can see, all the 3 options are the same overall. That's because if I try to go for somebody high overall, it will usually be older and my team will just never grow. And for a very cheap 25 million, we are signing an 81 overall center back who can grow up to a maximum at 84 as of right now. This is just to be safe in case John Stones starts to go down. But now I only have 30 million left to sign a CDM.
Oh, and wait a minute, West Ham have been relegated to the Championship, and because of that, Carlos Romero, 83 rated. I think I'm really happy with what I've done, boys. Carlos Romero, a Championship signing. Also a player from Liga. I think I should be safe, but since Edgar guessed Rafinha, man, I'm super worried.
I'm gonna be honest, there wasn't a lot of options. My first option is someone like Joao Palinha, and my second to last option is someone like Nicolas Sirowald, 26 years old, 83 overall. He does fit within the price range, and he might be one of the best options we have. But I think Kaishu Sano is the best option we have. That's around 85 potential, and is going for the price range of 24 to 30 million. So here we go. Sano, the CDM from the Bundesliga, is joining our team. One day we'll be making big signings, but for now, we have to go for these hidden talents that we can afford. Hopefully get an advantage to eventually sign the Lamine Yamals and Desiree Doués of the world. And I can't lie, I'm very satisfied with all the signings we have made so far. But of course, there's that one problem. If Sid wrote down the Bundesliga, he can basically write me off from this challenge. All right, Sid, we have made our signings. Of course, you have the advantage of an extra guess, but I'm going first. And I think the first league I'm gonna go ahead and guess is actually gonna be the Ligue 1 from France.
Are you actually joking, bro?
There's no way. There's no way.
This is crazy. This is actually crazy.
Please tell me you're not lying.
Well, Aramburu, 82 rated right back. You are getting kicked out.
Oh my days, man. I actually got to guess. Oh, this helps me so much, man. This helps me so much. Okay, the second league. I want to make sure you don't trick me or double bluff me. You said it's too obvious to go for Portugal. I'm going to go for the Liga NOS, man.
Nope, didn't sign anyone from there.
And my final guess of the league. I don't want you signing anybody from here. The Premier League.
Nope, I actually signed a West Ham player, but they got relegated down to the Championship, so I'm saying... Okay, now this is where things get spicy. 4 guesses for me. Oh boy. I would assume you'd think I'd just go for like the top 5 leagues and try and get 4 of them to just prevent you from signing. I think you've been a bit cheeky. Did you go for the Saudi League?
No, I did not go for the Saudi League. That's one. That's one. Come on. Come on.
Did you go for La Liga?
No, I didn't go for La Liga. Come on. Let's go.
Bro, I'm so bad at this now. I've already wasted 2 picks. What about Championship?
I did not go for the Championship. One more. One more and we make it home. Come on. Come on.
I'm just gonna say Premier League.
Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, my days. How did you fumble that? 4 guesses. Your ball knowledge things, not mine. Oh, my days.
Where did you even sign players from, bro?
You can call this a cop-out. You can say whatever you want. This was a strategy. I need to win this. All of my players are from the Bundesliga. I put all my eggs in one basket and it paid off, man.
That is crazy, bro. That is crazy. Fair enough. Fair enough. You outplayed me. You outplayed me.
I can't lie. I don't think it's a hot take to say. I think we're equally level now. I've guessed some of your players, and if I kept all of my players, I think we're on the same point right now, and things are about to get more interesting.
I think I need to get myself a striker, bro, because my top goal scorer was Larson. I mean, actually, it was John Arias. Both had 18 goals.
That actually isn't too bad because my top goal scorer was also 18 goals, and Marmushka 14. I just think our goals are being spread out through the team.
Talking about team, though, my overall growth has been solid. I'm seeing a lot of 85s. My lowest rated player is Chachua at 79, and that's because you made me release Aramburu.
And I can't lie, my squad is also looking pretty decent. My entire front line is above an 83 overall. However, my defense is looking suspect because John Stones is already starting to go down. Petrovic is still going strong, though.
Now, let's see who's getting the advantage for next season. I finished 5th in the Premier League.
I finished in 9th place. It's so much the best ever finish I've had, but you finished way above me. Again, you get to get an advantage, man.
And I like this, bro, because I feel like if the advantage is good for me, I might be able to win the Premier League next season because I was only 8 points off this time around. And also, aren't we increasing our base budgets for next season?
Yes, we are. We're actually doubling our starting budget to 200 million. Now it's going to be about who can bring in the best players in the world. All right, here comes the advantage wheel for you. Please do not nice him too much. And it's going to be
money.
Oh my days.
We'll take
Even
that.
more
50
money.
million?
50 million more. 250 for you, 200 for me. One of us might win the Premier League next season if we make the correct signings here.
250 million, man. This is the season I take Wolves to Premier League glory. And this time we need to sign players from Champions League winning clubs. If I go for the PSG player, they're a UCL winning club. It's going to be super easy for Edgar to just guess and make me release again.
So we're now in season 4 and the guesses for this season can only sign players from UCL winning clubs. And of course, we're going to be guessing clubs. And taking a look at this team, it is lacking star power for sure. I did mention our center back positions are still looking weak and our CDM as well. But before I make the signings, I've decided to change the formation to a 4-3-3 attack. And this is exactly what the starting 11 will be looking like. That way, instead of signing a boring CDM, which we have 2 good center mids anyways, we can for sure sign 1 center back, brilliant right winger, and if we have the money, another center back to help us hopefully win the Premier League this year. And yes, don't you forget, we've doubled our budget to 200 million.
But a strategy like this might be the play. Reece James from Juventus, they have won the Champions League before, but they've not won it in recent years. So I think this would be a really smart signing to kick things off. And also, I was able to sign Reece James for 50 million. My bonus money came up clutch here.
And up first, I want to start with the center back position. And I've decided on what club we're ready to go for. And that is Inter Milan, with the first option being Alessandro Bastoni. He's the best center back in the game. If I want to go a little bit cheaper, Goncalo Inaccio's also playing for Inter Milan. 26 years old, 86 overall, 67 to 84 million. The question is, will Sid write down Inter Inter Milan. And I actually decided to go cheaper. For 69 million, we're bringing in an 86 overall Goncalo Inacio. I think this signing is pretty safe. I don't think he's gonna write down Inter Milan.
Now that's at least my right back spot sorted. Another couple of things I want to do is possibly a right winger and a striker. I don't know if I can pull both off. Well, maybe I can, because Lautaro Martinez's contract is expiring. Inter have won the Champions League before the Mourinho era. No freaking way I signed Lautaro Martinez for just 70 million. I can easily bring in a crazy good right winger now.
And the first right wing option I do have is Mikel Olise, 26 years old, 90 overall, aimed for Bayern Munich, a club that has won the Champions League many times. But why not go for someone who just won the Champions League? Desiree Doué, 91 overall, the second best right winger of the game. But I think with his ball knowledge, he's gonna go for recency bias. Maybe the least risky of them all is someone like Philip Foden. He has actually won the Champions League, 28 years old, 88, playing at City, who won the treble, and is the cheapest of the bunch. And for 95 million, the most shocking signing in history, Olise is joining Burnley. This is why I love career mode, man. Sometimes you can be realistic, sometimes you can just have fun like this. It's not gonna be fun if Sid guesses Bayern Munich or Inter Milan.
Well, Saka would have been a perfect signing, but Arsenal have never won the Champions League. Yikes. Now, I think Estevao could be huge in us winning the Premier League. Chelsea have won the Champions League before, plus B. Edgar won't guess them. And that is my third and final signing. 250 million spent. I feel like Edgar's on a crazy run with his guesses, but surely he's gonna run out of luck, man. This season, I'm expecting to keep my team. And if I do, I'm expecting to win the Premier League as well, because the team is now good enough.
And boys, just take a look at our starting 11. There's no way we don't finish in the top 4. I want to win the Premier League this year because I know Sid is making some huge signings to push for it as well. All right, we have made our signings. And of course, the guesses are going to be based off UCL winning clubs. So obviously, there's a bunch of options, but it's still pretty guessable. I want to make sure you didn't sign a player from either of these two clubs. So the first one I'm going to go for is FC Barcelona.
Too obvious, man. I would never do that. Didn't sign them. Didn't sign anyone from Barca.
Okay. If you're saying it's too obvious, maybe you didn't go for this other obvious club. So, but did you go back to Manchester United?
I was close to doing that, but I'm glad I didn't.
Okay, for my final club, I was gonna go Real Madrid. And if you double bluff me, fair enough. But instead, I'm gonna go for Juventus.
That is crazy, bro. Are you joking, man?
No way, I got another one.
Oh, I thought Juventus would be the easiest one, but again, thankfully, it's Reece James and not my big two signings of Lautaro Martinez.
Okay.
And Estevao, who I do get to at least keep.
I thought you went for Kenan Yoris there. I'll take Reece James getting out of there.
Now it's my turn. I have a feeling you've gone Real Madrid.
No, I did not go for Real Madrid.
Okay. Bayern Munich.
Are you sure?
I am.
I'll give you a one-time switch if you want it, because you're far off.
Go ahead, Bayern.
Olise, I'm gonna have to say bye to you, man.
Let's go! I finally got a guess, bro. Oh my days.
And it's the biggest guess you could have gotten, man. You still have one more guess.
I'm gonna go Liverpool for the final guess.
Oh, thank you for not going for Inter Milan. I would have lost my center back, man. But Olise is gone from my team. That's my whole attack, man. Mikel Olise, you were the chosen one. You were gonna deliver us the Prem this season, and now you're gone, man.
Well, I think I'm gonna win the Prem now because I've got the team.
And I really hope that you don't win it this year. And at the end of the season, my top goal scorer was Mika Bireth with 25, and Marmoush even got 21.
My goals were all spread out, so I had Estevao with 23, Gomez with 23, Lautaro with 19. Yo, he should have scored more, man.
That does sound good from you, and my squad is looking absolutely ridiculous. If I would have had Mikel Olise, man, things would have been different.
It's the same for me, only my right back position is looking a bit iffy. But let's now see if anyone managed to win the Premier League. Straight away, the challenge would be done. Are you joking? I finished 7th.
That's interesting. How many points did you get?
60.
60?
Yeah.
Oh my days, I finished in 7th with 60 points. Are we
Wait,
gonna
you had
tie-break
60
this,
points
man?
as well?
Yeah, I had 60 points. That's nuts, man.
I guess we both get an advantage then? Something like that?
I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind a double advantage here. All right, whatever advantage this lands on, we will both get. Can we get the both 100 million? Yes, we both get it.
300 million next season. I think one of us is going to end up winning the Premier League.
Yeah, I'm very happy with this result here. And the guessing is going to be the hardest possible. And it's just going to be players. So we just have to guess exact players they're signing.
300 million, season 5. I think one of us has to win the Premier League this season. It's just going to happen. And I really want that to me. So I need to get my signings on point. And I'm thinking if I go for older, more experienced players but super high underrated.
So we're now in season number 5, and I'm actually very happy with how my squad has turned out so far. I mean, Mikel Olise would have meant one less player to sign this year. With 300 million, I could probably make 3 $300 million signings.
Now, to start with, I think I absolutely need a right back, and Julian Timber has to be the guy. Because if I go with someone like Trent or Hakimi, Edgar's gonna easily guess that. Okay, wait a minute. Reece James is available as a free agent? Of course, I released him last year, but you'd think a club would sign him up. And I think it's a genius play to sign him back for free. Because in case Edgar guesses Timber, I'll at least have Reece in that right back spot.
And of course, I have to start with the right wing position, and I could just splash all my money on someone like Lamine Yamal. Yes, he's just guessing my players. There's a chance that Sid guesses him. What if it's too obvious? He doesn't guess. Or maybe the second best option in Desiree Doué, 24 years old, 91 overall, and is way, way cheaper than Lamine. The only problem with him, he could play so many positions that Sid might just throw him on there because he covers a lot of squad depth. And my final option, and I think the least guessable, is Ryan Cherki from Man City. 25 years old, 88 overall, and is very cheap, which means I could sign superstars from my other places as well. My only issue is I kind of wanted more of a goal scorer, and he's more of a chance creator. But you know what? I'm gonna play it safe. I really want to beat Sid because he laughed at me when I was in the championship. So for 75 million, I'm bringing in Ryan Cherki.
Now, I've still got 200 million to go all in on one more position. I'm really tempted to go all out for the midfield. I know Vitinha will be so good, but is it too obvious? He's Portuguese, the Wolves connection. Instead, maybe going with Declan Rice, weakening a Premier League rival as well, could make it easier for us to win the league. And that's my third and final signing.
So for 83 million, my next signing is Josko Gavardio. So he can go ahead and play next to Gonçalo Inacio. I think so far I've built an incredible team. I just need to make sure Sid doesn't guess my players.
I feel like I've played it too safe. I'm still left with 92 million. Maybe I shouldn't have gone for the Reece James signing and another player instead, but I had to protect myself, man. Putting Declan Rice into the team, it's a bit of an upgrade. The team is ready to win the league as long as I can keep the entire squad.
And for literally all of my money, for 100 million, we are bringing in Declan Rice. I'm very confident about my signings. I think Sid is just going to bombard one of my attacking positions. I think my center back and my center mid signings are safe. So here is the starting 11 with all of my signings. This is a Premier League winning side, as long as my players are not guessed. Okay, so we've made our signings here in season number 5, and this time we're only guessing the players. However, I don't know the positions that Sid signed, and he doesn't know mine. So that means we can put as many guesses in one position if we think I would have signed them. Okay, so my first guess is going to be Erling Haaland.
I already had Lautaro, bro. Why would I sign Haaland?
Looking at your front three, he is the weakest of the three, so I thought I'd go for another striker. Okay, so my second guess is gonna go for that left wing position. Did you by any chance sign Desiree Doué?
Nope, I'm trusting Gomez, man.
I don't know if you're lying to me, man. The final player I will go for, I hope you didn't sign Achraf Hakimi.
I was gonna sign Hakimi, but instead I went for Timber, and I was so scared that you'd get me to release my right back again that I also signed Reece James as backup. And finally, I just bought in Declan Rice to bolster my midfield.
Fair enough.
Now it's my turn. Okay, I'm looking at your team. Boy, do you need a right winger. Oh, man. Have you gone with Lamine Yamal?
No, I did not go for Lamine Yamal.
Okay. What else options are there? Have you been cheeky and brought back Michael Olise?
I thought about it for a second, but I didn't do it. Put in all your guesses on that right wing. I hope you don't get it.
Let's go with Saka, bro. I'm going all in on right wing.
Oh, no. I did not go for Saka, thankfully. I went for Ryan Cherki. I keep all of my players. I also went for Gavardio. And like you, I also signed Declan Rice.
Fair enough, I guess. This is the season where one of us wins the league, and let's see who it is.
Yeah, we both have Premier League winning sides. Let's see who does it first.
End of the season, and it's not looking good. My Gomez has broken his tibia, and it looks like he missed a big part of the season. This is not nice at all. But apart from that, I had some solid growth.
I can't lie, my team doesn't look too bad. My goalkeeper is at a 90 overall, Petrovic, and a lot of players are approaching that overall. But just like you, I had an Achilles strain on Gavardio for 130 days. I'm not sure if I won the Prem, losing my center back.
Bro, Lautaro just scored 19 goals for me.
19 goals? That's it?
How many did your top scorer score?
Dude, my top goal scorer scored 36 goals. How did Lautaro only score 19? Yeah, you have to be cooked.
This is actually painful, man. I finished 6th in the Premier League. Please tell me you didn't win the league so we can get through another season and hopefully I win.
Well, that is the question, as yes, I won the Premier League. Only one loss. 13 draws. Oh, that must have been the most boring Premier League win of all time.
That's crazy, bro. The fact that you got relegated and you still managed to win. Fair enough. I rate your career mode knowledge today.
Hey, man, you celebrated too early. This is Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. the world's best players. And this is us, the worst players in the world. But today that is going to change as we are going to become professional footballers and become the world's best players. The career of Jake and I begins in the MLS as we both join Jake's favorite club in FC Cincinnati. And as we join the MLS club, we sit in the locker room getting ready for our debut as we talk about how we got in this position. Thank you, Jake. Thank you for everything. I know I'm not as naturally talented as you, but I promise to be the hardest worker and prove to the club that they made the right choice.
No problem, man. You promised me that if I gave you this chance, once you became a great player, you would represent the U.S. rather than Mexico. That way, we can win the World Cup with the U.S. and become the world's best players. Plus, you went on to represent Mexico anyway. The U.S. is by far the superior footballing nation.
Yeah, thank you again, Jake. And now it was time for the debut of Jake and I up against Atalanta United for FC Cincinnati. As you guys know, without Jake, I would not be a professional footballer, so I have to go ahead and take full advantage if him and I plan to become the world's best players. And straight away, here we come on the attack. As I pick up the ball, I let the ball run, I cross it in into Jake Barford with a shot, and it goes in. Beeford picks up his first goal of the game, his first ever professional goal as we go 1-0 up. And here I go once again looking for my first goal for the club. My first goal as a professional, but I cross it in all the way, but I still make a terrible pass. But Jake Barford is there. Jake crosses inside. Jake has a shot and he picks it away. He gets me my second assist from a terrible pass by me. I still have a lot of work to do, but Jake gets his first ever brace. I pick up the ball once again looking for my first goal as Jake is on his hat trick. He crosses it in back into me with a volley and it goes in. I score my debut goal, my first ever goal as a pro footballer. Me and Jake are going to be an amazing duo and we will surely become the world's best players. And just like that, our professional debut comes to an end. Jake scores 2 and I score 1, but I think I still have a lot of work to do if I want to catch up to his level and also help him and help myself become the world's best.
See, Edgar, you're already getting better, man. Soon we will be an unstoppable duo for the USA.
Thanks, man. Let's win this Burger League. And for the rest of the MLS season, Jake and I just continued to improve on our game, scoring goal after goal as we found ourselves in a playoff final up against Inter Miami, upsetting the entire MLS where we'll be facing Lionel Messi to win our first trophy. But before the most important game of our career, Jake and I share some words in the locker room.
I have to say, you're doing a great job, Edgar. Soon enough, we'll both be representing the U.S. national team. But for now, we have a chance to win our first trophy, and the only challenge is the GOAT, Lionel Messi, standing in our way.
No worries, Jake. I've been working hard, and I will continue to work hard. We'll give it our all out there. Plus, you're dumb. Ronaldo is the GOAT. But it was now time for the playoff final in the MLS versus Inter Miami versus Lionel Messi. Jake and I have worked hard to take FC Cincinnati to this unrealistic position, a place they would never be without us. But can we go ahead and beat one of, if not the greatest player in history in this MLS playoff final? Here comes Inter Miami straight away. Luis Suarez with a pass to Lionel Messi. It's still Lionel Messi. Gets rid of the defenders. It's still Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi with a right-footed finish, and it goes in. Easy. It's way too easy for Lionel Messi as he puts Inter Miami 1-0 up. And here comes Lionel Messi once again on the attack, looking to make it 2-0. He gets rid of one defender. He gets rid of the second. Lionel Messi with the open space with a shot, and it goes in. You cannot leave the second greatest player of all time all alone right in front of the goal for him to score that banger. 2-0 to Inter Miami. Now, here we come. I give the ball into Jake. Jake with a shot, and it goes wide. Jake misses the opportunity to get one back. And here comes Jake Beeford. Once again, it's Beeford. Gives the ball into me. Back into Beeford with a chip shot, and it's saved by the goalkeeper. Audacious chip. And here I come once again looking to create another opportunity here. I give it to Jake. Jake has a shot, and he misses straight away. How is he missing all of these shots? And just like that, it is going to be halftime. We're losing to basically a one-man team and Lionel Messi. Jake has missed so many shots. Maybe it's time that I take some shots and maybe save this game. And here we go straight in the second half. It's a through ball, giving it to me 1v1 against the keeper. I take a chip shot and it goes in. I am not missing the opportunities that Jake is missing. I make it 2-1. And here come Inter Miami, but I win the ball back, and now it's Jake. Jake with a through ball into me. I go ahead and take a shot and it goes in. 2-2. I am playing unstoppable right now. I am not letting Inter Miami beat us to that trophy. And it's now the 90th minute. It's a brilliant through ball from the defender into our winger. And now it's FC Cincinnati on the attack. Gets across it to me with a header, and it goes in. I get my first ever hat-trick of my career. And it's the most important hat-trick I could ever get as I win the MLS playoff trophy for my team. as Jake was lacking in the first half. And the game comes to an end. I pick up my match ball, my first ever hat trick. Surely I paid back Jake what I owe him as he gave me a professional contract as we lift the MLS trophy. Surely Jake and I, or maybe just me, will become the world's best player. Wow, Jake is right. I will be better. I might be even better than him. And as we end our debut season, Jake and I achieve a stalemate in stats as we both have scored a total of 18 goals each and both sit on currently a 69 overall. And because of our amazing debut season in the MLS with FC Cincinnati, Jake and I have earned a move all the way to the Premier League in Everton Football Club as we sign for the Toffees. And as we prepared for our debuts in the new club, we share some words in the locker room.
Well, Edgar. Look where we've made it to, the Premier League with Everton. Both you and I, well, actually, specifically you, have a lot more work to do. We must make Everton a stable club and impress the U.S. national team so we can both be their star strikers. We have a tough debut against Man City coming up. It's time to go.
What does it mean by specifically me? And our debut wasn't going to be easy as we'll be facing the champions of the Premier League in Manchester City. It's going to be a tough and hard debut for us to even pick up a goal each, or maybe just even one of us scoring. But can we possibly cause an upset against Manchester City? And here come Man City straight away in this game. Julian Alvarez with a cross into Erling Haaland with a shot, and it goes in. Straight away the champions showing why they were champions as Erling Haaland already makes it 1-0 on Jake and I's debut. Here comes City once again. Jeremy Doku into Julian Alvarez. Julian Alvarez with a cross into Erling Haaland. Gives it back to Bernardo Silva, the captain, and it goes in. 2-0 in the early minutes of the game. City are destroying us on our debuts. But here come Everton. Jack Harrison with a cross into Jake. Jake with a header, and it's saved by Ederson. But here I come, not ready to give up. I give a through ball into Jake. Jake is 1v1 against Ederson, and it goes over the bar. He can't score. Here comes Garner trying to get it off Ruben Diaz, and he does. Garner into Jake. 1v1 against the keeper. And why does he shoot it so early? He could have scored that. And it's going to be halftime. We are 2-0 down. Jake was unlucky to not score some of the goals, but maybe I should have been given a couple of shots as well. But here in the second half, quickly come Everton. James Garner given into Dwight McNeil with a cross into me with a header, and I am not missing from in front of the goalkeeper. I make it 2-1. I get a goal back. I get my first goal for Everton. But here we come once again. Jake gets the ball into Dwight McNeil, given to Garner, into Jake, who gets a shot, and it goes in. Jake gets his first goal for Everton, and he equalizes the game against the champions. 1 goal, and we can cause an upset. And here come Everton as I win the ball back, and now I am 1v1 against the keeper. I have all the space in the world. It's 1v1 against Ederson. I give the pass into Jake, and he puts it away. He gets the goal to give us the win, the upset. Well, you gotta give me all the credit. I won the ball back. I took all the space, and I made the decision to pass. We upset Man City because of me. And just like that, the ref blows the whistle and the upset is complete. Jake scores a brace and I score a goal and get 2 assists on my debut. We are ready to take the Premier League by storm, and I'm ready to become the world's best player.
Let's go. Bravo, Edgar. Absolutely amazing job. You are improving a lot. We won. Well, I mean, I kind of won us the game, but you did do a decent job.
He won? I gave him the assist. Whatever. We upset the champions and take the Premier League by storm. We did. As for the next 3 seasons, we took Everton up and up and up the table as we just missed out on Europe in the 2026-27 season, but we were now in the locker room at the end of that season.
Edgar, I will say, man, you're doing a brilliant job. You're getting better every day, and we've taken Everton from a team battling relegation to a team that just missed out on Europe this season, finishing in 9th place.
Yeah, we were so close, man. We'll get them next season.
It's official. I've just been called up to the U.S. national team, but Edgar, you still have some work to do. Keep working hard, though, man. Soon enough, I'm sure you'll get that call and be joining me with the USA.
What do you mean? He doesn't think I'm good enough? And as we wonder about what Jake said, Jake did get caught up by the U.S. national team as I was left at home, but the USA, regardless, got grouped in the World Cup. And up to this point at our careers, we both sat on 68 goals each and both at an 80 overall and going one step closer on becoming the world's best players. And season number 5 was more of the same, just Jake and I improving week in and week out, as in the final day of the season, we were now sitting in 5th place, only a couple points behind 4th place Tottenham, who will be facing on the final day with the winner getting UCL football. And once again, it is the biggest game of our careers, so Jake and I came up with a plan in the locker room.
Wow. That's unexpected. Edgar, you've outdone yourself this time. You've even outscored me. That's all luck, of course. We're finally fighting for Champions League football. This is amazing. We might even skip Europa and Conference League. Edgar, just follow my lead and we will beat Tottenham tonight. As we all know, they are the bottle jobs of world football.
Yeah, sure, they're stupid bottle jobs after all. Did this guy really just call me lucky? Oh, whatever, man. Let's just win this game. And now, it was the final day of the season. Jake and I are yet to play European football in our careers. But this could be our ticket, skipping Europa and Conference League. If we win this game against Tottenham Hotspur, the bottle jobs will be playing in UCL football. And surely, we're not letting a team like Tottenham beat us tonight. Earlier in the game, Tottenham have a corner. It's crossed in by James Maddison, and it's cleared out. And Jake clears it out, but now it's Sar with a shot, and it goes in. A beautiful long shot, and Sar puts Tottenham with a 1-0 lead. And with this, they can qualify for UCL football. And here we go, trying to build from the back, but Heung-min-son wins the ball. We lose the ball in the box. Heung-min-son cuts back with a cross into Timo Werner with the header, and it goes in. Tottenham take a 2-0 lead. The bottle jobs are beating us in this first half. We're not qualifying for UCL. Now it's Everton on the attack. Garner into me. I find a through ball into Jake. Jake is 1v1 with the keeper. He chips it, but it's saved by Vicario. And now here I come once again down the wing, looking for some space. I cross it in into Jake with a header, and it's another great save by Vicario. And here we go once again, and it's the ball given it to me into Jake. A 1v1 against Vicario, and it goes wide. Jake is struggling to score yet again. And just like that, it is going to be halftime. Tottenham, the bottle jobs, have a 2-0 lead against us. We need to come back. I need to come back if I want UCL football. Man, Jake has been low-key downplaying me, man. And he can't even score. I need to step up and get us that Champions League. I can't let our club be chokers, just like Liverpool. But straight in the second half, we're on another attack. James Garner gives the ball into me. I had the space. I'm going to take it. I have a shot, and it goes in. I get a goal back. I'm just looking to start another comeback, but of course, I have to do it alone. And now Jake with the ball to Dwight McNeil, who sends a through ball into me. I am now have all the space in the world. 1v1 with a shot, and it goes in. I have the audacity to shoot from outside the box, and I put it away. I make it 2-2. I want UCL football, even if I have to do it alone. And now it's a brilliant through ball into Dwight McNeil. In the 90th minute of the game, it's Dwight McNeil whips in across. He finds me inside the box. I have a shot, and it goes in. Let's go. I have scored in the 90th minute of the game. Another hat-trick by me when it matters. I have to carry this team on my back, and surely we're getting UCL football. And the ref blows the whistle, confirming that we have UCL football as I pick up another important match ball. Without me, Everton would not be in this position. And straight after this historic win, Jake and I celebrate in the locker room.
Wow. Edgar, way to step up, man. Oh my God. We know I'm the best out of the two of us, but you really got us Champions League football tonight.
Thanks, man.
Yo, guess what? The manager made me the captain of the club. Hell yes. Seems like I'm the perfect man for this job. Edgar, maybe one day you'll be good enough to lead the team.
What the hell? He said I can't lead a team? Who do I look like? Bruno Fernandes? Whatever. UCL debuts next season, man. And as we are headed for UCL football, Jake and I are now 10 goals away from 100 as we both sit at 90, as we are currently at an 83 overall, slowly getting closer to becoming the world's best. And to kick off our 6th season of our career, we are set to make our debuts in the UCL as we had good Premier League form up to this point, as we are facing the best team in the world in Real Madrid for our first ever European game. And of course, playing the best team in the world is not going to be easy, so Jake and I share some words in the locker room.
Edgar, I know you must be nervous, but all you gotta do is stay cool and composed, follow my lead, and just remember, just because Real Madrid are the greatest team ever doesn't mean we cannot beat them. We beat City all those years ago. Just follow my lead, and we will win.
Okay, cool. Why does this guy act like I'm still a child? Like he has some power over me. I'm arguably at his level now. And it was now time for the biggest moment of our careers, the UCL debut of Jake Barford and Edgar Salinas versus the best team in the world. It was now time to set a good impression for the rest of our careers, as European football are the games that we want to win if we ever want to become the world's best players. And here we go straight away. Jack Harrison gives me the ball. As I take the space, I get rid of the defenders. It's still me. 1v1 against the keeper. I have a shot, and it goes wide. This is not normal for me. But here comes Jake on the attack of his own, looking for the first goal of the game. He crosses it into me. I have a header, and it's a weak header by me. What is going on? And here comes Jake on the attack once again. Gets rid of the Real Madrid defender. Jake with a through ball to me. Surely I'm going to score this one. No, I miss once again. What is going on with me? And we are dominating Real Madrid in this first half as James Garner wins the ball back, and now it's 1v1 against me, but I cross it into Jake and it goes in. Jake gets the first goal of the game. We take a 1-0 lead against the best team in the world. I couldn't score, so I had to give it to my man Jake. And just like that, it is going to be halftime. Jake has given us the lead against Real Madrid, but I've had the worst game I've had up until this point of my career. Let's just hope that we can continue and cause this upset. But here come Real Madrid looking to spoil the party. Ike Bravo with a cross to Jude Bellingham, and it goes in. Real Madrid get a goal back to make it 1-1 against us. But here comes Jake looking to give us the lead once again, and it's still Jake. He gets rid of the defender Eder Militao, but it's a second tackle, and it's going to be a penalty. I couldn't even see the tackle, but Eder Militao has fouled Jake in the penalty box.
Edgar, you take it. Get your goal on your debut and win us the game.
And Jake has given us the penalty. I'm gonna go ahead and step up. I take the shot, and it goes wide. I've missed the opportunity to give us a 2-1 lead. But now here come Real Madrid on the counter-attack. In the 90th minute, Fede Valverde into Jude Bellingham. Gives it to Rodrigo. Into Vinicius with a shot, and it goes in. Vinny Jr. gives Real Madrid the 2-1 win. I've missed the penalty. I've had the worst game of my career, and I've given Real Madrid the win. It's just a group game, but this was the game to make a good impression on the entire footballing world that Jake and I could become the world's best. And the ref blows the whistle. We blow the lead that we had. I need to do better. That is the worst game that I've had. Let's just hope that we can qualify for the round of 16. Straight after the game, Jake approaches me in the locker room to comment about my penalty miss.
Edgar, you got a lot to learn, man. I thought you were ready for some responsibility, but I guess I was wrong. I'll take every penalty from now on. Good work out there, though. Let's continue to improve.
What the hell is wrong with this guy? He keeps on treating me like a child. Why? I don't get it. And after that missing penalty, I became a brand new man, as not only me but Jake have dominated and somehow found our way to reach the UCL final, where we'll be facing FC Barcelona. We have made a fantasy journey to this final. And as we upsetted every team in the UCL, Jake has taken part of a press conference.
Yes, we are shocking the world over here, and we have made Everton reach their first UEFA Champions League final. A huge thanks has to go to Edgar, who has become a monster since that penalty against Madrid. But if I wouldn't have scolded him after the game, or let's just say, if I wouldn't have brought him to pro football, this would have never happened. So a thanks to me would be cool as well. But we plan on winning tonight against Barcelona, and well, let's be honest, Barcelona are allergic to UEFA Champions League wins anyway.
This guy is an asshole, man. He's taking all the credit and discrediting me for everything. I'm so done with him. But it was now time for the UCL final. Who would have thunk it? Everton versus FC Barcelona. A team with no UCL versus a team who is allergic to winning Champions Leagues in this day and age. Jake and I have been in amazing form, and it's our time to show the world that we have the potential to become the world's best. FC Barcelona have a corner here. Frankie de Jong crosses it in into Jules Koundé with a header, and it goes in. FC Barcelona take a 1-0 lead in this UCL final. But here come FC Barcelona on another attack, looking to make it 2-0. It's Ferran Torres into cross it to Lamine Yamal with a shot, and it goes in. The captain, Lamine Yamal, makes it a 2-0 lead. Can Barcelona finally win their first UCL in a long time, because they're extremely allergic to it? And it's going to be halftime. We're somehow losing a UCL final to Barcelona. Imagine losing a UCL final to Barcelona. That is embarrassing, but there's still a whole half left. Let's hope Jake or me can go ahead and come back for Everton. But Barcelona are trying to build from the back, but I win the ball back in their half, and now it's 1v1 against the keeper. I cross it in into Jake with a shot, and it goes in. Jake makes it 2-1. We get a goal back. There's still a chance we win our first ever UCL. And here we come once again. It's Jake on the ball, gives a through ball into me. 1v1 against the keeper. I have a shot, and it goes in. Jake and I connect to make it 2-2. I get my first goal in this UCL final. One goal left for a UCL winner to be crowned. In the 90th minute, here I come looking to score a winner here in this final, but I get fouled in the penalty box, and it's going to be a penalty. Who is going to take it, Jake or me?
All right, Edgar, you know the rules.
Nah, bro, I got it.
But Edgar, you know what? Fine. I can't believe he disrespected me. He better not embarrass himself again.
And I refuse to give Jake the penalty. As I step up, I have a shot, and I put it away. I am the hero for Everton. I am the hero of this UCL final. I am taking the penalty. I won it. And we are winning the UCL as I score my brace. Everybody has to give me credit. I have to become the world's best player now. Jake tried to boss me around, but I am the main guy at this club. And just like that, the ref blows the whistle, and we have won the UCL. Everton have won their first ever UCL, and it all has to be thanks to me. And straight after that UCL final win, Jake walks up to me to tell me something in the locker room.
Hey, Edgar, good job out there. Good pen. I knew you would score it. Just don't disrespect me like that again, all right?
Okay, sure.
Good. Next year is the World Cup. I'm sure you'll finally make your debut and get called up to the U.S. national team.
As we won our first ever UCL, Jake and I now have a total of 122 goals each, sitting at an 85 overall, as we're getting so much closer to becoming the world's best. And to kick off our 7th season after winning the UCL, we have earned a transfer to Chelsea Football Club, Jake's favorite club outside of the MLS. But not only that, a third striker was signed for this club in Santiago Jimenez. And as Jake and I are getting ready for our debut with this small club in Chelsea, we share a couple words and meet our new teammate.
Hey, man. First match against Chelsea, huh? That's my favorite club. It sucks that you won't start, but I'm sure you will come on and get the chance to impress.
What an asshole, right?
Oh, hey, Santi. My name is Edgar.
I know who you are. I heard you won't be representing Mexico and will be going with the US. I think you are making a mistake. It's easy to say that Jake is a favorite, and you will never get the credit you deserve. You are better than him.
Yeah, but I made a promise, man.
Fuck promises. I can just tell he has been downplaying you for years. Think about what I said.
But it was now time for the debut of Jake Santiago Jimenez, and as I sat on the bench for some weird reason, I am thinking about betraying Jake's promise of becoming a US national team player. But how am I sitting on the bench? I am the best striker at this club. But let's just hope that I can get some playing time in the second half. And here comes Chelsea as Mudryk wins the ball, and now it's Jake 1v1, gives it to Santiago Jimenez, back into Jake with a shot, and it goes in. Jake gets his first goal in a Chelsea shirt. I should still be starting over this man. And just like that, it is going to be halftime. Chelsea have a 1-0 lead up against Aston Villa. Let's just hope that I get subbed in a couple minutes. And yes, I am being subbed on after a lackluster first half for both Jake and Santiago. I am coming up for Santiago Jimenez. I'm going to make an impression at this club. And now it's penalty merchant Palmer with the through ball given into Jake, who now has all the space in the world. It's Jake with a pass it to me. I take a touch, I have a shot, and I score my first goal in a Chelsea Football Club shirt. I am ready to become a starter at this club. I pick up the ball in Villa's half. I am 1v1 against Emiliano Martinez. I have a shot, and it goes in. A brace for me on my debut. I'm going to get a hat trick, and I'm proving to Chelsea that I am the best striker, even the best striker in the Premier League. And now it's shit guy Mudryk on the ball. He gives the ball to me. I get rid of the Aston Villa defense. It's too easy for me with a shot, and it goes in. A hat trick. It was always what I was going to get when I came on, as I get a hat trick on my Chelsea debut, proving my status as the best player at the team. And the ref blows the whistle as I pick up my match ball, and surely I should be starting for the rest of the season. My name should be number 1 on this team sheet. And for the rest of the season, Jake and I become the starters of Chelsea Football Club as we dominated the Premier League, but sadly, we missed out on the title against Man City, but we found ourselves once again in a UCL final up against Real Madrid. And as we get prepared for our second consecutive Champions League final, Jake walks up to me and shares some words.
Hey, you've been great all season, but you've been a bit selfish. Pass the ball a bit more out there, right?
Sure, whatever.
So, have you told him yet?
Screw that guy. He'll find out soon enough. And it was now time for the UCL final. We have 1-1 with Everton, but it's my chance that I can win back-to-back and show the world that I should be the world's best player and win my first Ballon d'Or. Let's see how the UCL final against the greatest team of all time goes. And now it's Mikhailo Mudryk on the ball, gets a through ball into me. I take a touch, I have a shot, and it goes in. A simple shot and a simple goal for Edgar Salinas, the world's best Premier League player. And now it's Moises Caicedo into penalty merchant Palmer, given into me with a shot, and it goes in. I get my brace against the best team in the world. I get my brace in this UCL final. And now in the second half, it's Mikhailo Mudryk gives the ball into me once again. I take a shot, and it goes in. A hat trick. What else did you expect from the best player in the world? Give me my Ballon d'Or. Give me my UCL. Jake hasn't even touched the ball in this match. And just like that, the ref blows the whistle as we lift the UCL trophy. It was a one-man team all along as I get a hat trick and win my second UCL. Give me my Ballon d'Or. And straight after that UCL win, Jake walks up to me in the locker room.
Edgar, what was that out there? Why didn't you pass me the ball? We need to fix this before our national team duty in the World Cup. This can't happen again.
No, screw you, man. You've been downplaying me and treating me like a child. I rejected the US and I'm playing for Mexico, and I am leaving Chelsea.
But you promised.
Screw you and your promise. And just like that, I broke Jake's promise. I mean, he deserves it as he gets caught up and captains the US national team, and I got caught up for the Mexican national team. And the start of the World Cup went amazing for us as we both qualified out of our groups, but we now face each other in the round of 16 as Mexico faces USA, and the winner will go to the quarterfinals of the World Cup. And right before the biggest game of my career, I think, in the locker room. Finally, I can be a star player. It's time to take down Jake. I will no longer be the Neymar to his Messi. All these years playing with me and discrediting me, it's time I get my payback. And it is now a round of 16 tie. Mexico versus US, the biggest rivalry in the world. Edgar versus Jake, the new rivalry coming up to play. I mean, he deserved this, man. He downplayed me, he discredited me for years. I was never going to represent the US with him treating me that way. And now it's time that I get my payback on Jake. And here comes Tyler Adams as Edson Alvarez wins the ball back, and as Roberto Alvarado with a through ball into me. I take a shot and it goes in. I make it 1-0 against the shitty USA. And now it's Edson into Charlie, into Chucky Lozano with a pass into me. 1v1 against the keeper, and I shoot and it goes in. I get my brace, my first ever brace for the Mexican national team as I captain the side to a 2-0 lead so far. And it's going to be halftime. Jake and the US have done absolutely nothing, and all I've done is destroy the US national team. And now it's Chucky Lozano into Cordova, gives the ball into me as I look for my hat trick here. I have a shot finesse and it goes in. It's too easy for me, US or a terrible national team. I get my hat trick and I make it 3-0. And now it's Edson Alvarez through. He gets a through ball into me, 1v1 against the keeper with a chip and it goes in. I'm indestructible, I'm undeniable, I am the best player in the world. I deserve my Ballon d'Or. I'm going to win this World Cup. And now Charlie Rodriguez into Edson, into me. I get rid of the defender so easily. I get rid of a second, I have a shot, and it's just too easy, man. Might as well not even come and play the USA. It's 5-0. I get my 5th goal of the game. And just like that, I get my match. But who else would have thought otherwise? I was clearly gonna dominate this team. We win 5-0. I score 5 goals. I'm going to win the World Cup.
Wow, what have I done?
Even after my destruction of the USA, Mexico and I lose in the quarterfinals to eventual winners, France, who win the World Cup. And as the season comes to an end, Jake now has a total of 157 goals as I sit at 162 goals as we both sit at an 88 overall, with our future being in question. And at the start of the next season, after being tired of Jake's antics, Santiago and I leave Chelsea Football Club and join the Red Rivals in Arsenal Football Club as Jake watches in disbelief.
Edgar betrayed me after I made his career. How dare he do this? I must not let this man beat me. I'm becoming the world's best player.
But it was now time for the debut of me in an Arsenal kit versus Chelsea versus Jake. The old school rivalry of Arsenal and Chelsea and the brand new rivalry of me and Jake. I am looking to not take it easy on him. I'm looking to take over world football as I missed out on the Ballon d'Or last year to Mbappe. I needed to make a good start here. And now it's Mudryk on the ball, gives it into Jake. Jake is looking to take a 1-0 lead here as he gets rid of the one defender. He gets rid of him again. Jake with a shot and it goes in. What is my defender doing? Jake scores one. This shouldn't be happening. But here comes Chelsea once again. Palmer into Mikhailo Mudryk, into Jake once again. Gets rid of the defender once again. Has a shot and it goes in. How lucky can he get? How bad can my teammate be to let Jake, of all people, score a brace in the first half? Just like that, it's going to be halftime. My team isn't just giving me the ball yet. I need to get the ball because if I get the ball, it's all over for Jake and Chelsea. Here comes Santiago Jimenez on the ball for the first attack for Arsenal in the game. It's a crossing into me with a header, and of course I put it away. I don't miss at all. And now Declan Rice into Santiago Jimenez with a through ball into me. It's kind of a terrible ball, but I get to it. I take a touch. I have another touch. I have a shot, and I go in. It goes in. I am not missing. I am the best player in this league, the best player in the world. I will win this game. And now it's Bukayo Saka on the ball. He cuts back. It's Bukayo Saka with a through ball to me. I'm looking for my first hat-trick here at Arsenal in my debut. And yes, I achieve it. A hat-trick on my debut for the Gunners. I am winning everything here at Arsenal. And now the ball is passed to Santiago Jimenez, who finds me. Once again, I'm looking for my 4th goal of the game. I take a touch, I have a shot, and Clinical is my middle name as I get my 4th goal of this debut. And just like that, the ref blows the whistle. Like I said, nobody expects anything else than an Edgar masterclass performance and an Edgar win, as I win on my debut with Arsenal. No one will stop me now. And becoming the world's best player for me was becoming a reality, as for the next 4 seasons, I won 4 consecutive Premier League titles in a row. But I was denied of my world's best player status as Mbappe won the next 4 Ballon d'Ors. It was now time for the 2033-34 World Cup, as I sat in the locker room, ready to become the best player in the world. Man, I've won 4 Premier Leagues with Arsenal, but I just can't beat Mbappe. I must win a treble to become the world's best, or maybe even win the World Cup this year.
Man, I've done so well, but Edgar's been outshining me lately. Thankfully, Mbappe's still around. I gotta do better if I want to beat Edgar in becoming the world's best player.
And once again, Jake and I overperform in the national team as we got our teams to the World Cup semifinals, where guess what? We're having another Mexico versus USA derby, as I face Jake once again with the winner going to the country's first ever World Cup final. And right before this important game, I'm very confident in the locker room. Jake again? Oh, I'm about to smack him up again and go to the final and be friends.
Dang, 1 game away from the final. All I have to do is beat Edgar. I've never done it before, but today will be the day.
But it was now time for the biggest game of Mexico's and USA's national team career, as the winner will go over to their first ever World Cup final. And Jake, to this day, has not beaten me in a footballing match, and I plan to keep it that way. And straight away, here we come. Roberto Alvaro gives the ball to me. I'm 1v1 against the keeper. I have a shot. It goes in. 1-0. Like I said, Clinical is my middle name. Now Chucky Lozano into me. I give it back to Chucky. Chucky with a roulette. Gives another through ball into me. We're just having fun out here on the pitch. I have a finesse. It goes in. This team is a pushover. This team is not good. I get my brace in this World Cup semi-final. And it's going to be halftime. We have a 2-0 lead. And surely we're going to score more goals in the second half, because USA are just a shitty national team. And we're going to the World Cup final to face France. But now, here come the USA. It's Musa on the ball. Gives it into Jake. Jake gets rid of the defenders. He takes a shot and it goes in. You know what? Everybody gets a goal. It's 2-1 to USA. And now here comes Timothy Weah, and he wins the ball back. And now here come the USA looking for an equalizer. Timothy Weah with a through ball to Jake. He takes a touch and he gets rid of the goalkeeper. He has a shot and it goes in. The defending from my team is terrible, as Jake scores a second. He is not coming back. Here I come in the 90th minute looking to score a winner. I'm 1v1 against the keeper, but I get fouled. Jake fouls me in the penalty box as he gets his yellow card. He made the biggest mistake of his career, because I'm going to score this penalty and I'm going to the World Cup final. Hey, remember when you took away pens from me? Watch this. And here I come, stepping up to take the penalty to go on and take Mexico to their first ever final, and I shoot and I score. Cool as a cucumber. I was never going to miss that, as we're going to the World Cup final. I don't even need to celebrate, because I knew this was going to happen. Just like that, the ref blows the whistle. Yet again, Edgar Salinas with another match ball. Edgar Salinas with another win. Edgar Salinas beating Jake Barford. Once again, at this point, he can't do anything against me.
Hey, Edgar, good game.
Save it, man. I am better and have always been. Thank you for kickstarting my career, but you will never beat me or become the world's best player. You will become a failed player, just like Neymar. But it was now time for the World Cup final, the biggest game of my career. If I win this game, I 100% will beat Mbappe to the Ballon d'Or. He's been doing amazing, but I have been doing better. I have taken Mexico to their first ever World Cup final, and there's nothing Jake can do to stop me from becoming the world's best player. He should have thought twice before treating me like a little kid. It's time for the World Cup final, the biggest game of my career. And now it's Sebastian Cordova with a through ball into me. I take a touch, I have a shot, and it goes in. 1-0. I am not letting Kylian Mbappe beat me another year.
Not again. Come on. We can't let him get ahead.
It's Sebastian Cordova once again to Roberto Alvarado. Gives a through ball to me. I take a touch. I have a shot. 2-0. I'm already scoring a brace in this first half in this World Cup final. This is a pushover of a game. I'm winning Mexico their first ever World Cup.
Damn it. We can't afford to let him run away with this.
And just like that, it is halftime. A 2-0 lead for me. A brace for me. Like I said, all Jake can do is watch me become the world's best player and receive my crown. But here come France in the second half. It's Jules Koundé running down the wing. Gives a pass into Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe is all alone, has a shot, and it goes in. Where are my defenders? They better not let Kylian Mbappe come back. And now it's Kingsley Coman with a through ball into Kylian Mbappe. He outpaces the Mexican defense. What is going on? Mbappe with a shot. And what is going on, man? How do you get I mean, Mbappe is pretty fast, but come on. You cannot let him score a brace that easily. It's 2-2 now.
Yes, that is what we needed. Come on, we can still do this.
And now it's Kingsley Coman with a pass to Kylian Mbappe. He's all alone with a rainbow flick with a shot, and that is just disrespectful, man. The defense is not even trying. He scores a 90th minute winner. My team took away my chance of becoming the world's best as France have won this World Cup.
Oh, thank goodness. We've done it. Edgar won't be getting that title.
And the ref blows the whistle, and Mbappe picks up his match ball, and they lift the World Cup. You can't blame this on me. I did my best, but this team is just not up to par. Next time around, I just have to carry them even harder.
We did it. Edgar's dream of becoming the world's best is over.
I have to become the world's best. I have to. And the season comes to an end as Mbappe gets another Ballon d'Or, and I miss out once again on becoming the world's best. To kick off my 12th season of my career, I sit in the locker room as I plan to win the treble in order to become the world's best. And winning the treble seemed very likely as I won the Premier League and the FA Cup this season. But I was now in the UCL final as Jake has taken Chelsea to this UCL final as well. If I win this game, I will win the treble and surely win my first ever Ballon d'Or.
This has been my best ever season. If I can stop Edgar today, I might just become the world's best.
One game away and world football will be mine. And I've got that American bum, Jake. It's time I receive my crown as the world's best. It was now time for the biggest game of my career. I have never gotten this far and this close to winning the Ballon d'Or. Last time was last year in the World Cup. But if I secure this treble with Mbappe disappointing in this UCL this season, it's my chance to shine. All I have to do is beat Jake like I usually do. And now as Mudryk gives the pass to Jake. Jake gets rid of the defender so easy. They're not even trying. Jake with a shot and it goes in. Jake takes a 1-0 lead for Chelsea. And now it's Caicedo with a through ball into Conor Gallagher with a chipped cross into Jake with a shot and it goes in 2-0. What is this Arsenal defense doing? Of course, once again, I struggle because my team just sucks in the national team and at club level. And now it's Mudryk with the ball. He gives the ball into Jake. Jake is looking for his first ever hat-trick of his career. He chips it and he gets it. In the first half, he gets his first ever hat-trick. What is going on with my team?
This game is over. Edgar's not coming back.
And it's going to be halftime. Chelsea are 3-0 up in this UCL final. But I've come back and I will do it once again. I guess I'm going to have to do everything by myself, like I usually. And now here come Arsenal. Declan Rice wins the ball back, and now it's Gabriel Martinelli. Gives me the ball. I have a shot, and it goes in. I get a goal back. It's now 3-1 in this final. Jake, is that all you've got? And now it's Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka on the ball. Gives it through the ball into me. 1v1 against the keeper. I have a shot, and again, I score again. But nothing else is expected from the best player in the world who has not been given his Ballon d'Or. And now it's Declan Rice wins the header. He gives the ball to me. I take a touch. I have a shot, and I get my hat trick. I make it 3-3. Like I said, I have to do it all by myself. Jake can't beat me. And now it's Gabriel Martinelli. He gets the ball back from Wesley Fofana. It's still Gabriel Martinelli. Gives the pass it to me. I take a shot, and it goes in. I get my fourth. I am inevitable. I am the best player in the world. I get a comeback, and I make it 4-3 in this final. And now we have a corner in the 90th minute to secure this dub. It's Bukayo Saka. Gives it to the defender. He lays it off to me. I take a shot, and it's a brilliant banging goal from me. I make it 5-3. Chelsea never stood a chance in this game. And just like that, the ref blows a whistle, and I win my first ever UCL with Arsenal as I get my first ever treble. Surely, I should win the Ballon d'Or. Finally, my treble. I will be the world's best. But after winning my first UCL with Arsenal, somehow, some way, Mbappe still wins the Ballon d'Or as I am robbed. What the fuck? How the hell did this happen?
Wow. Low-key, Edgar deserved that. How did Mbappe win again?
And after being robbed of the Ballon d'Or once again, Jake now sits at 187 goals out of 90 overall, as I sit with 212 goals with a 92 overall. Somehow, neither of us, but specifically me, have failed to become the world's best player. Somehow, for the next 3 seasons, I win 3 more consecutive trebles, but Mbappe is still winning the Ballon d'Ors off me as I sit in the locker room getting ready for the final World Cup of my career, the final tournament of my career, questioning why I haven't become the world's best. Truth is, I'm furious. It's taken 15 years for me to get recognized like this. 15 years of dominance and still no Ballon d'Or? It's like I'm playing FIFA career mode at this point. But mark my words, I will win the World Cup this year.
Man, what happened to this guy? All I wanted was to help him succeed, but he's turned into this. Somebody needs to teach him a lesson. My name is Jake Barford, and I will become the world's best player.
My name is Edgar Salinas, and I will become the world's best player. But it was now time for the World Cup final. North America will get their first ever World Cup winner as Mexico face USA, as I face Jake in the World Cup final. One of us will win the World Cup and possibly win the Ballon d'Or at the end of this. Who will become the world's best? Who will win the World Cup with their national team? If you guys think I'm gonna destroy Jake in this World Cup final, subscribe right now. And now it's Mexico trying to build from the back, but Jake wins it back, and now it's Timothy Weah back into Jake with a shot, and it goes in. How is Jake scoring that goal, man? How? And now it's Chucky Lozano with a through ball into me. I am now 1v1 looking to equalize this game to make it 1-1. I have a shot from outside the box, and it goes in. Let's go. Make it 1-1. I get my first goal. I am not letting Jake win this World Cup. It's just like that. It is going to be halftime. 1 goal from me and 1 goal from Jake. It's going to be a long World Cup final to find out who will become the world's best. Now it's Cordova on the ball, gives the ball to me. I have a chance to make it 2-1. I get rid of the defenders, I have a shot, and it goes in. Let's go, it's 2-1. I'm winning this World Cup. I'm becoming the world's best because I deserve it the most. Nobody else does, not even Jake. But here comes Christian Pulisic on the ball, gives it to Jake. Jake is now 1v1 with the keeper. He has a shot, and it goes in. How are we conceding that goal, man? How is he scoring that goal? Here the US come once again. It's Timothy Weah. 1v1 against the keeper, but he chips it into Jake with a shot, and they're just taking the piss. They're just taking the piss at this point, man. Timothy Weah could have scored that goal, but they just stat padding Jake has to take the lead. But here we come in the 90th minute. Roberto Alvarado gives the ball to me. I take a toss with my chest. I have a shot, and it goes in. Let's go. We score an equalizer in the 90th minute. It should never be this close, but my team just absolutely sucks. And of course, I have to carry once again. I am not letting Jake win this World Cup. And after full time ended in 3-3, extra time was absolutely boring, and we will now be going to penalties. Surely I'm going to win, as I'm way better at penalties.
It all comes down to this. Tyler Adams to take the very first penalty. He needs to slot this one home, and it's saved.
Can he go ahead and score this? Eric Sanchez to step up. He's going to take it. He goes to the left, and it's saved.
Weston McKennie, one of the best midfielders in world football, misses as well.
And now it's Chucky Lozano stepping up to take the penalty. We're looking to take this 1-0 lead. Can Chucky make it 1-0? He goes to the left-hand side, and it's another save. Come on, man.
It's Christian Pulisic up next. You know Pulisic can't miss this one. This is about to be a
But now, Sebastian Cordova, we have the chance once again to make it 1-0. Can Cordova make it 1-0? He goes to the left, and it's saved again, man.
This is Tim Weah up next to give the USA the lead in this shootout. Another save. Is this real life? In the biggest game of these players' careers, can anyone make a pen?
Looking to make it 1-0. Surely Edson Alvarez is not going to miss his penalty. Edson Alvarez takes it, and it's a miss again.
And now it's going to come down to this. Myself and Edgar. This is my chance to win the World Cup for my country and become the greatest player in U.S. football history. And I missed. Oh no, I missed.
Let's go. Jake is never scoring a penalty. And now I step up for this final penalty. Can I go ahead and finish it here? I'm going to win the World Cup. If I score this, I'm going to become the world's best. Jake can't do anything about it. I go to the left-hand side, and yes, I have scored the winning penalty. Every penalty was saved but mine. Of course, the world's best player carries his national team to the win. And yes, the ref blows the whistle, and I win the World Cup for Mexico, their first ever World Cup, as I lift the trophy. Surely, I'm going to win the Ballon d'Or. I've done it. I've taken over world football, and that bum never beat me. Missing that penalty was iconic.
Wow, he did it. I'm kind of proud of him, man. Maybe it was my fault.
But somehow, in some way, Jake wins the Ballon d'Or. What the fuck? What the fuck? And at the end of our careers, Jake ends his career with 200 goals, won the Ballon d'Or, becoming the world's best at a 95 overall. Where I sat with 250 goals at a 97 overall, winning World Cup, but somehow didn't become the world's best. What is this, man? And if you guys enjoyed this video, then you guys are definitely gonna enjoy this video right here. And make sure to subscribe to B4Lancer 48 right here.